What is up, everybody? And welcome back to another episode of Lost Song of Phandelver here on the Swindler's Den Twitch channel, or you might be checking us out later on the YouTubes, or mayhaps listening to us on our Patreon, which is $1 a month. You get access to all of our content in audio-only format. Thank you all. Thank you to all the patrons out there. Love you very much. So last session, introduce. I'm Grizlocke. I'm here on Sundays and Wednesdays, for this show, and on Rime of the Frost Maiden that you can check out Wednesdays at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, which Baka runs. A fellow member of that party is here today named TommieTaco.
I play Zorag, or do I play Zorag?
Or do I?
Right now I'm Renatar. I'm a half-orc barbarian, and yeah, let's see where this story's gonna take us.
Bit wild. Up next, we got the one and only. God damn it, Baka. BakaZombie.
You introduced Tommy by name, but not me. All right.
I like to keep you guys on your toes.
Yeah, well, I'm sitting here on my toes, like, which
I want to sit on my ass, not walk around while playing.
Listen here, folks. My name's BakaZombie. I've been here the whole time, and I've never played D&D before today. This is my first game ever. I'll be playing Valida Takun, the half-Goliath paladin / barbarian. She has multi-class at this point, so...
Woo, baby. And, of course, Zelda Nerd 1988.
Hello everyone, you just call me Nyssa. Today I will be playing a monk by the name of Jashara, because I don't think Aelin will be in this episode.
Yes, it's so. Props to Nyssa for always being down to play a random character that I throw at her. Really appreciate that. Thank you, Tommy, for making your character into several different characters.
Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome, DM. I love that DMs love when characters do this. The players do this.
Okay.
It's terrible. I'm sorry.
No, I'm joking. I don't. I love it.
I'll kill him.
last
No,
session
don't do it.
on A Lost Song of Phandelver, the crew. Valida was gifted a hammer that belonged to her father back in the day, as her sort of prize or what have you, for completing the training that he was giving to her to control her rage. Unfortunately, the Zoragan interrupted the ceremony and attacked Valida. A battle ensued. Valida was able to slay the Zoragan, knocking him out. Vavis dragging him back into the tent, and after some time of discussion, waking him up. It turned out that for a while now, it's not been Zorag controlling Zorag's body. Not only was it a Zoragan, there was also Zorag controlling the body of Renatar, as we've sort of discovered. I'm doing a really bad job of explaining this. So with this sort of knowledge and noticing that these two are kind of lost souls, Vavis offered to do a vision quest of sorts. He gave them some herb that allowed them to essentially receive a vision. One, Valida went through the Crawl, a Goliath tradition in which your destiny is sort of foretold and read to you. You have to go through some trials. Unfortunately, she failed the trials. Renatar, however, was guided by the spirit of Jeb. Spirit of Jeb. Which led him back to his tribe and the cave that he first saw the dragon in. He was kind of hinted that he should go there, and find out what's waiting to be made whole again. The party set off to go toward Renatar's home when they bumped into Jashara on the way down the mountain. Jashara is one of the members of their crew that went up north here to go to Revel's End, the prison. She turned out to be a harper who was keeping an eye on things, obviously. The harpers paid them a large sum of money and gave them a ship, so they were going to keep somebody on board to keep tabs on the situation. Jashara was then told to go find Zorag and Valieda. She did. She found them, and then you guys set off for Renatar's village. At the end of the episode, you guys heard a ruckus of what sounded like two ogres playing with their food. You went up and managed to save this tiny, deep gnome with this long white hair pulled back into a ponytail with just some hair just dangling, framing the face. Who introduced himself as Clunk once you saved him. So that's where we're going to pick up. You guys at this ogre camp, you've just saved this deep gnome who's introduced himself. What would you like to do?
Okay, his name's Clunk or Thunk? I hate these names
Clunk.
so much. Okay.
Thunk was the one that you encountered in the the under.
So your name is Clunk.
That's right.
Have a brother by any chance?
Why, I do. Oh, you've heard of me. Silly me. Oh, all right, yeah, you have a book or a scroll or something you want me to sign?
No, not really.
The Filthy Beholder? You don't frequent the Filthy Beholder? Might have heard my music.
I'm gonna look at Valieda. Have you ever heard of whatever he's talking about?
I have not. Whatever happened to, our gnome friend?
I'm not sure.
I heard that your buddy Ivern convinced him to head out somewhere. Think to Phandalin, maybe?
Yeah, what are y'all talking about?
I think I know your brother.
Oh, that's weird. I'm more the famous one. How do you know him? You go to, you a miner?
No, the details aren't really important, but we bumped into him in the Underdark.
How long ago was this?
How long ago was it? Like 3 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, it would probably be a little over 3 weeks. 3 in a couple days.
No, about 3 weeks ago.
Oh. How's he doing? Is he with you?
He's not with us, no, but he is not in the Underdark anymore. Where did you said Ivern sent him somewhere?
Ivern?
As I look to...
Yeah.
What's Nyss's character's name again?
Jashara.
Tashara, okay.
Yeah. Jashara just kind of rubs the back of her neck a bit. It's like, yeah, he came with us back on the boat, and last I heard, Ivern was sending him over to some, like, Phandalin, I think.
Thunk is he is on the above, right?
Yes.
I gotta say, you guys don't really look alike. Like, you don't really look like brothers.
Yeah. I mean, I am the more handsome one, but it's interesting. You said Phandalin?
Yeah, Phandalin.
It's on my list of places I'm going.
What do you have to do in Phandalin? I mean, other than your brother is supposedly there.
Well, you see, I don't quite know. It's this whole long story. I had to leave the Underdark and come up here. And, something happened when I came up here. And now, I can't remember my song. Only, just some vague things. It's this, it's why I'm here, actually. There's this, it's supposed to be this tribe around here. It got burned down. And then some mine or something. It's all these pieces of the song, but I can't remember the lyrics, really.
Well, about that village. We're on our way there now.
What are the odds? Wow.
And about that mine, it's been caved in for 6 months, 7 months at this point.
That's a shame. Huh.
But you lost your song and you think you'll find it around Phandalin.
Yeah, inspiration could be found anywhere, but that's where I heard this mine was. I was asking around.
I'm gonna look at Tashara. Say, and I'm gonna look at Tashara, and then I'm gonna look at Valida, and I'm gonna say, so after we leave this village, are we supposed to be going to Waterdeep, or are we gonna be going to Phandalin? I will say Phandalin is a lot closer than Waterdeep.
Well, do still have a contact or two in Phandalin, and once we get to Phandalin, we could probably get some faster transportation over there. And I'm sorry, I completely forgot what Jashar's voice I used before, and I'm kind of copying Clunk right now.
Oh, so change her accent constantly because you're
That's
a
her
master
character.
spy.
There you go.
Sure, I'll do that. I'll just
It's like,
switch it
I
up at
can't
random.
pinpoint what region of this world you're
It's
from.
it's part of
bugging me.
your thing as a harper, or that like you talk like the person that you're trying to become friends with, so you lower their guard. You know.
Sure.
Oh, I
we'll
like
go with
you.
that.
You sound like me.
I swear you didn't sound like that an hour ago.
Jashar will just kind of do an exaggerated shrug.
So my brother, he was all right then.
I mean, he almost got killed by a pudding thing, whatever that thing is. But he's okay. Yeah.
Oh, good. All right. Wow.
Yeah, last I saw him, he was playing around with this loot sort of thing. I think that you have that.
He has
you
my
think
loot.
He said it was yours. Yes.
Well, son of a gun. I'm gonna have to go get that back. Do you mind maybe showing me where he is after all this?
I look at Tashara and just kind of shrug. It's on the way. Valida, do you have any plans after this pit stop?
No, I was just going back to where we were supposed to be, apparently, to meet the others, so stopping Phandalin's not a bad idea.
I can be of use. I'm decent in a little bit of a fisticuffs, you know. Not really. I usually use my instrument and my rapier.
What
which,
instrument does Clunk have with him now?
You look and he doesn't have an instrument, and he like reaches for his belt where a rapier would be, and it's not there. Oh shit.
Seems you're missing the two things you just described.
Right. Well, I think they should be around here somewhere. I mean, I didn't have an instrument. I had to run off without it. But my rapier should be around here.
Where he kind of just rubbed his head.
Do you remember the last place you had it? Renatar. Sorry.
It was right here on my hip.
Ishara's gonna go look around the camp area that these ogres had made. Orcs had made.
Ogres.
And
Ogres.
ogres.
You
I was
were
right the
right
first
the
time.
Ollie,
Shit.
do you think I'm ugly?
And yeah, she's just gonna check to see if there's anything around.
Okay, you see a barrel of rotten tomatoes that are spilled over. There's some good ones in there, but mostly rotten. There's some destroyed crates. Probably just stuff the ogres scavenged and ran off with, or maybe they stopped a caravan somewhere and robbed it. You do hear that, like a from inside this cave in front of you.
No. Clunk was it?
That's right.
When you woke up, were you already tied to that big stick, or were you inside that cave over there?
Yeah, I woke up to the smell of fire and extreme heat on my buttocks.
Okay, on the stick.
That tracks, seeing as how they were trying to cook you.
Yeah, thank you again for that. The save.
Oh, no big deal.
Sorry I stabbed you with the stick that I was tied to.
So you're saying you had it and then you woke up without it?
Oh.
Right there.
Yes, yes, I'll start looking around. And then he starts looking around as well, here and there.
Where
I'm
were
gonna
you
walk up to one of
before
these rocks. and
this
just-
area?
Well, I was headed, south from, the spine. And I cut through the forest. I thought it'd be a little bit of a shortcut. Then I got, in the back of the head by something. I assume now that it was a big stick.
Could be here, could be back where you were ambushed. Could be anywhere in between.
Do I know if ogres like travel any great distance to get their prey, or do they usually try to grab whatever's close by?
They're not gonna go they're not gonna be like, oh, there's like a really good, I don't know. It's more like whatever they stumble across, I guess.
Yeah.
They're pretty lazy.
Well, you had to be around the area that these things don't really like to go for long distance hunts, so to speak.
Right. I guess, should we check the cave?
Oh, there's a fucking cave?
Yeah, that's where the goat is.
Oh, yeah.
I hope that goat's not called Daniel. So yeah, let's head towards the cave. Take a peek.
Dude, I still have that shit on my face. I just remembered.
Do you want to have that shit on your face?
I'm gonna throw it off if it's there. I'm kind of hoping the Zoragan took it off.
Okay, here. You do have that shit on your face.
As we're walking by this fire, I just rip it off my face and throw it in the fire.
Uh-huh.
I hope you're gonna see if old boy comes back to life and he skitters away.
I forget what it's called.
Isn't it just Flaming Skull?
Okay.
God. He's there!
He pop up? Okay, it's just very slow.
Yeah, he's there.
Zorag, you throw, or Renatar, you take this mask off. So, weird thing, Zorag has had a skull on his face for, like, the entire series, and
a
nobody,
horn.
since the end of Lost Mine, nobody ever talks about it, or comments
Well,
on it.
you don't talk about it. It's a Zorag thing. You just don't talk about it, you know?
We don't talk about
I thought he
Zorag.
was wearing it like just above his head, kind of like one of those festival masks.
Well, no, he,
No,
has
so
a,
the-
he had a horn coming out of the top of his head from the...
I had a horn from
off to the
young
side.
blue dragon wormling and then the skull over my face.
You rip off the skull and throw it in the fire. After a few moments, you hear, "I have returned!"
Yeah, sorry about all that. You can leave.
Oh, okay. And he just it's gonna fucking leave. There we go. Good story, guys.
Jashara watched that in utter confusion, going just with the expression of, the heck?
It's
The
as
heck
it's
just
floating off,
happened?
it turns back. And fuck you, by the way.
No, I deserve that.
Okay. I'm so glad you have that off your face.
I threw the horn in the fire too. It's not with me either.
That turns into a dragon.
It's like,
Hey, sorry about what the cultists did to you. You can leave.
You
All
know,
the crazy crap is happening today.
I hate to ask this, but I am unarmed. Would any of you like to maybe perhaps lead the way?
Yeah, I can.
as I'm walking, it's like,
You know how to use a mace?
I'm sure I could figure it out.
all right, I'll just take the mace that I have off my hip and hand it to him.
Or would you rather a bow?
I'll take a bow.
No, I only have 5 arrows.
Okay. I'll take the 5 arrows. That's fine.
I'll give him the arrows and the bow. Just a short bow, by the way.
Gotcha. Okay. So, anybody want to go in?
I'll go in. I'll
Okay.
lead the way.
You enter this cave.
Jashara will follow up the rear.
I got dark vision, so fuck yeah.
It's dark and damp. There's no light. But those with dark vision, you can see it's pretty shallow. You can make out the back. There seems to be a wooden stake, a rope, and something tied to the end.
I guess I'll walk into the cave and find what's tied to the other end of the rope.
As you approach, you hear some light hoof sounds on the stone. And as you approach, there's just a goat, very thin looking, like it's not ate in a while.
Is this your goat?
No, not my goat.
Alright, we got a few options with this goat. We can either let it go and eat rations. We could kill it and eat the goat. Or we could keep it and sell it once we get to Phandalin for some extra money.
I don't want to deal with taking care of a goat.
Well, I'm gonna look down at the goat.
No, don't kill the goat.
I have an extra
raise
dot.
my axe and I chop the rope.
Okay. Chop the rope. The
And I
goat.
smack it on the ass with the butt end of the flat edge of the.
Give me an
axe
animal
to get it-
handling check.
Get it to fucking get out of here. Animal handling. Hey, I'm actually proficient in that.
Holy crap.
I got a 13.
It you smack it on the butt, and it kind of like is shocked and starts sprinting. Anybody outside the cave still. The goat comes out and takes like 5 steps off to the side, but doesn't leave. It's just outside the cave now.
I'm gonna have to kill this goat.
It starts eating some grass. You know, it's hungry.
Anything else that I'm seeing in the cave?
There is a collection of very shiny stones. As well as, let's see, give me an investigation or a perception check.
Bad. 6.
You don't see anything besides shiny stones.
I scooped the stones.
How many do you scoop?
All the stones.
Okay. You
This
start
is
to
what happens when you
scoop
do drugs, kids. You end up
these-
becoming a stoner.
these stones. You kind of had to bend down and put your arms like barrel hugged around and lift from the bottom because they're a little bit bigger stones.
Yeah.
And you lift, and underneath, you've somehow, with your terrible perception check, you still managed to look in the right spot. You see a old loot.
All right, I will turn around and bring the stones. Am I the only one in the cave?
And a sack of coins.
Yeah, Valia would have stopped at the end if she can't see in there, so.
Okay, I'm gonna bring the stones out and set them down in front of Valida, and it's like, well, you know how to work a forge and everything. These things seem really shiny, so I didn't know if you knew anything about these. I found a loot and some stuff back there, so I'll go grab it.
Jashara's been fiddling with a torch trying to figure out how to get it lighted. She hasn't done it in a while.
And then I
Can
guess
I-
I'll go grab the stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna check to see if there's any value to these stones.
Roll me a nature. Would that be a nature check? You think?
I mean, stones are found in nature, but
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess nature
Let's
check.
just checking to see if nature is intelligence, because that would make sense. Yeah, 10. 2 10s, 20 for doig rules.
These are like very smooth and polished, but they're probably just polished stones.
I mean, gems aren't my expertise area, but they're either been in moving water or somebody purposely shined them up, so who knows. We could bring them with and get them checked somewhere.
Just didn't know if maybe there was metal in them or something.
Not from what I can tell, but
Jashara's gonna kind of turn her head and kind of
Or-
eye the goat for a moment and look back at the stones. She's not gonna say anything.
I am grabbing the loot and that sack of coins, though, that I found. I'm going to bring it back out.
Okay.
And I'm going to walk up to Clunk. Like, I'm assuming these belong to you.
No. Yes? He points to the loot and says no, and he points to the coin person and says yes.
Okay. And I'll toss him the sack of coins and, is that all I saw in there?
That's all you saw, but you also rolled a 6.
Yeah. This is all I was able to find.
filling my bag with stones.
Well, I can make use of that. I suppose I'm better with the loot than I am a rapier, really, so...
As I crush it on my leg. No, I'm kidding.
Nap the neck of it in that.
It's like, oh, sorry. No, I was like, oh, well. Here
That
you
was
go.
a
You can
Zorid
keep the bow, by
reaction.
the way.
Shocked Pikachu face. Feet the... what?
You can keep the bow, by the way. Here's
Oh,
the
the
loot,
bow.
but you can keep the bow.
Thank you. You're so kind.
Honestly, I can't even remember where I got it.
So, any of you seemed you knew this tribe you were hinting at earlier?
Yeah, something like that.
Wonderful. When you heading there?
Well, we were on our way there when we heard this ruckus.
Wonderful.
I didn't see any rapier in there, by the way.
Is it safe?
I mean, the only thing that was in there was a goat.
Yeah, maybe I'll just go take another look.
Might be some ogre shit, so watch out for that. It's real slippery.
You know, on second thought, yeah, I'm not gonna go in there.
Oh.
Oh, I'm not a big fan of ogre shit. Okay. If you all, if there's anything else you guys want to do around here,
What's the time of day right now? Is it getting dark?
let's see. You guys had set out in the morning, but you had traveled a couple of days.
Only because if it's getting dark, there's already a campfire out there, essentially.
And a dead ogre.
Yeah.
Dead ogre. Yeah, I'd say you would have to maybe wait here like a couple hours before it's actually dark, but you could if you want to make this camp for the night.
You don't want to keep trekking for a little bit longer and then set up camp, or just use the one that's already here?
I prefer not to sleep next to a decaying ogre, but I guess it's up to you. Do you want to be closer to your village for nightfall?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, Clunk, you're welcome to come along.
Wonderful.
You don't know that fireball spell thing, do you?
Fireball spell. No,
Okay.
can't say I do.
And then I guess I'll start leading the trek, since I seem to know where it is.
Okay, you guys continue heading. I think I'm gonna calculate how many days you had left of travel, because it was a little bit of a journey, I recall, but you were getting close. Wasn't it a bad roll that got you guys into that? Finding him? I think that's
I can't
bad.
remember.
I don't either.
Okay. Man, I really need to do a breakdown that's like 1 square is 1 day. That would be so much easier. Oh, wait, no, I remember it now. I got it. Okay. So, you guys...
Oh yeah, we had a bad stealth roll is what it was.
Yeah.
It's about 3 more days-ish. More like 2.5.
Just a few more days left on this, and we should arrive.
Did
As
you
we're
guys
setting up camp somewhere.
travel through this... Oh, sorry. I forgot, yeah. So, you guys travel a little bit. You set up camp for the night. Is there anything you would like to do at night? Okay. No?
I was just, like, saying that we travel a little bit longer, set
Yeah.
up camp, set out next morning.
Cool. All right. So, once the night's over, you guys pick up your belongings and continue to head through this woods. Zorag, give me a perception and nature check.
Oh. Perception is 16, nature is 5.
Okay. There is you see a lot of wildlife. There's deer tracks. You see a rabbit at one point. Hawks, all sorts of different animals in this area. But you failed your nature check, so.
The forest is teeming with life.
Until eventually you guys get to a river. You cross the river. It's not very deep.
Through the woods?
Yep. And
Grandmother's house?
you see a mountain in the distance. This mountain, Zorag, is familiar to you. It is the mountain at which your tribe sits toward the base of, but on the other side. So you gotta go around. You can either go over the mountain or around the mountain. And you would also know that the cave is somewhere on this mountain. Not on this side, but the other side as well.
Well, it's just on the other side of that mountain there. We could either climb over it, but it's probably safer just to go around.
Yashara goes, please around. Please around.
Please over.
Over
Yashara
it is.
Yashara just kind of shrinks a little bit.
It's getting too warm. I'm used to the spine weather. We don't have to go over. It was
No.
kind of a joke.
We're gonna go around.
I prefer that.
Around it is. As we extend our journey to travel around the foot of the mountain.
Perfect. You end up getting to this familiar hilly plains. Hilly plains, is that an oxymoron? Plains flat?
A little bit, yeah.
This hilly area, that, Zora, when you hit, just, you get a little bit of that nostalgia of being home, but also just it hits
dread.
you, yeah. You know what's waiting for you. I think you stopped at it during the off season, between shows, so you know what it's like there, which is exactly what you would expect: burned, destroyed, etc. As you're kind of like a mile or two out, Zorag, anything you want to do before you get there?
I'll stop for a moment and just point, and it's like, well, there it is. By the way, Clunk, why is it you're looking for this place?
Oh, like I said, I used to know this song, and I don't know it anymore. But I was hoping going back to these places might refresh the old noggin, you see.
How
But
do you know
you've
it's
been
just-
here before.
Yeah.
No.
Then
And how do you
it's-
know?
Oh, right, this is gonna sound a bit crazy.
I
Wait.
put herbs in my mouth and hallucinated for quite a long time, so...
So maybe not that crazy. So, I have this weird ability where if people die near me, or just sometimes, say I go to like a graveyard or something, spirits tend to cling to me, and I sort of absorb their memories and knowledge. So, one day, I stumble across this spirit, and what do you know? They happen to be a bard like me, and they knew this super cool song, so I kind of pawned it off as my own for a while.
There's a
No.
word for that, I believe.
Not my proudest moment. But, song's gone. Made a... I don't know.
Well, where we're going, there will be plenty of the dead. As I just start walking towards it. Not really waiting for anyone, just start walking.
As she starts to fall, couldn't you just find the person you stole it from? Wouldn't they know it still? Or the spirit?
Oh no, they're dead. They moved on.
Oh, the
Now.
spirit. Okay, I was gonna say the spirit would have already been dead, but if they moved on, then yes.
Yeah. Bro, it's weird that I forgot the song. I was Oh, it's such a long story. I got into this situation back in the Underdark There was these drow, and they were trying to assassinate someone, and I saw out of the corner of my eye there, and I was like, watch out! But, turns out it was part of a assassination plot, and then they kind of got mad that I stopped the assassination, so I had to run. And when I went to leave, I didn't know how to leave the Underdark, so I met someone. They brought me outside. They told me they could bring me to the Above Bright, right?
Right.
And when I said, what'll it cost me? I said, nothing but a song. And then I forgot the song.
Would any of that ring any bells in Valida's head as to why that song would be gone?
Or Zorax? Player knows why, but character wasn't there.
Has Valida been around any of the times that this bard has been mentioned?
I don't think she actually has been.
Then
I know
guess
because like she
not.
hung out with Thunk for a little bit, but I don't think he brought it up.
Yeah.
I was more of the idea of things being taken in literally being taken in exchange for things for deals, but that's fine if she doesn't.
Oh, that. No, so... No. Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha. I guess not. I know it all sounds crazy.
A little bit. So these assassins just wanted to kill you for yelling "Watch out"?
Yeah, Drow really hold a grudge.
Sounds like it.
Well, so, down the hits craziness. If you can legally kill another Drow's family, as long as you don't get caught. So me saying look out, they kind of got caught.
I feel that that applies to most laws in general.
The drow seems strange. There, we were at a running into one a while ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, a Drider more of, but wanted to be a drow again. It was a whole thing. It involved the mine actually, so.
Oh. Tell
At least
me
if
more.
we're speaking the same mine, you just said a mine, and I assumed because we knew a monumental mine.
He
that
pulls
would've
out
been the
this long scroll and this feather pen, and it's just gonna start taking notes. Tell me more about this mine. And as you guys begin to travel toward the town, anything that you say to him, he's just gonna jot down.
All right.
Asks about Nesnar and all that stuff.
Yeah, I should tell him.
Zorag. Renatar, sorry. After a long 10-day travel, you finally reached your village. It looks almost exactly the same as the last time you left. There's, however, a little more foliage you'll notice kind of growing in. Some more vines. Some more trees have begun to sprout, and actually, it's weird. Roll me a nature check again.
An 8.
Yeah, no, just things are growing in. It's good. God damn it.
Yeah.
Roll me a perception check.
This is Renatar, man.
And is there anything you would like to do in town?
21 on perception. Let's see. I'd probably go, as we're walking, to the... Honestly, no. I just don't feel like Renatar's been here a couple times already. If anything, he would just say, well, this is the tribe, Clunk. Behold my hubris.
What do you mean?
This is my home.
Did you burn it? Whoa. Did you burn it down? Burn's a weird word. I can't say. It's making me southern. Spirits are talking to me. What
Well,
they
aren't
say?
the Underdark like way down south?
No, it's my fault that it burned down, yes.
How'd they happen?
Nah, I'm gonna kind of look over towards the mountain where that cave is. Well, if you hang out with us long enough, you'll see.
All right. Fair enough. Oh.
You know what? I will go to my house.
Nothing's coming up here yet, but I'll let you know.
Is it dark at this point? Or is it getting dark, or is it daylight, or what is it?
It would be like midday when you got... No, it's like 1 or 2, so it's not getting dark. No.
Okay. Well, Valida, this is my home.
Know what to say, I suppose, to it. It looks like it would have been a nice place to grow up.
Renatar kind of looks around, and as he's looking, you know, like there's those moments where in shows they're kind of looking over at this old place, and then they see like the memories of people running around and everything, and
Oh yeah,
it's kind of like what's going on in Renatar's head right now. Yes, it was a great place. Well, Thunk, if it's okay with everyone, we could probably make camp here just in the center of town.
Thunk's my
Or the
brother.
center of the village. Or Clunk, those names.
Donkey Clunk. Oh, I try to
but-
tell Thunk all the time. It sounds better to say Clunk and Thunk. But he doesn't listen.
Well, you got me out of the Underdark, so can't be all that bad.
Wow.
Well, kind of. There was a bone creature involved.
That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. Really, what I need to do here involves a cave on the mountain, so...
I was gonna ask what you were looking for here.
It's up to all of you. We could go now, or we could get camp set up and just spend a little relaxation from the long journey, but...
I'm good with whichever decision you want to go with.
How long would it take us to get to the... Would I know that? I mean, I would, kinda.
Not too long, like a couple hours.
Well, it's a couple-hour journey up the mountain to the cave.
2.
If
You know me, I
everyone's
love
okay
mountain
with that.
travel, so
Yeah, I mean, you're a daughter of the mountain.
exactly.
Zorg, as you like look up toward where you know the cave to be, roll me a perception check.
16.
Oh, what was that? Did I have you roll a perception check earlier and we didn't?
Yeah, when he
Oh,
failed
okay.
the nature check, you had him roll one.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll take the 21, but either way, it wouldn't matter. You look up toward the cave. You do notice something that stands out from the last time you were here. You see on top of this hill, that you know is sort of the seat of the chieftain. He would sit up on this throne, quotes, up on top of this big hill that overlooked a large portion of the village. And he also had his tent up there. This is also the hill that further back on you buried village folk. You see a purple tent that's never been there before.
Well, that's new.
You know who that could be?
No, I've never seen that tent before. It's on our way. I don't know who that is. Yeah, I guess I would start walking towards that direction.
I misspoke. I'm sorry.
Oh.
It's not up on the hill. It's the
It's right
toward
in
the
front of
direction
you.
of the hill, and it's but it's before the hill. That's my bad.
Okay, well, I mean, either way, I'm gonna walk
Yeah,
up
yeah,
over
yeah.
there to it.
I'll follow.
Okay. Are you guys like just going straight to it, opening it up, or you guys like want to approach with caution, stealth, or just kind of walking in?
Do we want to make ourselves known to this, whoever's inside this, if there's anybody? Or do we want to...
Probably be a good idea to err on the side of caution.
Yeah, I think cautious, but we don't want to make it look like we're trying to get the upper hand on them, because that puts people in defensive position right away.
True.
What about just one of us tries to approach the tent and maybe call to see if someone's in there?
I mean, that could work.
Ah, crap, did I just volunteer myself?
No.
If you want to volunteer yourself.
If y'all want to make yourselves scarce, I could approach.
Yeah, well, we'll be close by, but let you get there.
How about it, Clunk here used to hiding?
Oh yeah, I can hide.
All right, I guess I would start approaching once they get in their positions where they want to be. I would just kind of walk up, casually walk up.
Okay, so
And,
the rest of you just kind of dip behind some either rubbled stone, some destroyed thatch building or something, and
Yeah.
Renatar approaches the tent.
Is anyone here?
You wait a few moments, but you don't hear anything.
I'm gonna kind of turn my head, look around, and then I'll get closer, and I'll use my javelin. Is it like a tent with like a tent flap on it, or okay,
Yeah.
I would probably take my javelin, not the pointed end, but like the just the rounded end, and like kind of try to open up.
You start moving
Hello.
the tent flap, and it's a little heavier than you were expecting. The flap, it's definitely like a thick tent. Put it to
Poke
the
my head
side.
in.
Poke your head in. You look in here,
Hello.
and there is no one in this tent that you can see. There is a round table inside. This tent, by the way, is kind of like an octagon shaped, and is it's tall enough for you to easily stand in. It's not like a sleeping tent. It's like a
Meeting tent.
big meeting tent. You see a round table in the middle, and just a few like knickknacks. Like there's a small weapons rack with like some swords. Just all sorts of different things. There's some books just kind of stacked up on the table, and some chairs. Not much else.
Do I see, like, whenever I kind of look around, like, because I just kind of stuck my head in, I want to look down around outside the tent, like near the entryway. Do I see any, like, tracks or anything like that?
Ooh, roll me a survival check. You're looking for tracks.
Not one.
You cannot see any tracks. It's like this tent just put itself up.
I guess I would shut the flap, turn around in their direction, and just kind of
raise my hands like and shake.
Well, I would get up and go over to him then if seems nothing's there, or he's confused about something.
Yeah,
Doesn't seem to be anyone here.
Maybe they're going the same place we are, or around here somewhere.
Well, if they are around, I'm sure we'll bump into them eventually.
Jashara's gonna peek her head inside the tent. Is there anything familiar to her?
Roll me a perception check. Oh,
Never
boy.
mind.
You guys. Last week this happened too.
Yeah, this is the good episodes.
I think of it this way: the two people wearing eye patches are doing
Yeah,
the looking.
True. So for audio listeners, they've both rolled nat ones in a row now. So, Ashara, you look in here, you see the table. There's some papers on the table. There's some books on the table. But nothing
that's
stands
weird.
out. Right. Should we be worried about this?
I would be cautious. We know it's just travelers, but seems like a pretty well set up tent. They may have been here for a while.
How many travelers take a table with them? That's just weird.
That is a bit
That's
strange.
That's what leaves me to be cautious. Whoever they are, they're probably staying here for something.
Should we go in and see if we can figure it out?
In the tent. The longer we spend here poking around, the easier it is for them to show up. And
I will say that it makes things very awkward if you come home and there's a bunch of random people standing around your table.
yes,
Right. That could make for a good story.
I
He
like the
looks
story
at the
you said.
town around and he's like, I think I'm done with, I think I've had enough story for one day.
Are there any tracks around the tent that are any like footprints that were not left by our group?
You can roll. I'm gonna give you. It's gonna be a little bit harder than because Renatar already rolled for this, and I'll say you guys entering the tent might have disturbed the ground a little bit, or not entering. Sorry, you guys coming up to the tent might have disturbed the ground a little bit. So it's gonna be a slightly harder check than it was for Renatar.
Okay, dokie. And that's survival?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, nothing. Shara's got nothing.
Jasara rolled a 5, which is also what Renatar had rolled. But his wasn't at 1. Yeah. So, if you guys are done with the tent,
Yeah, I think
I
so.
mean, I'm sure we'll bump into whoever owns it eventually.
yeah.
And they'll kill us.
Today's the day where we part ways.
Perhaps
So,
today is a good day to die.
let's see. You guys part ways with the tent. And
He probably left some lore for us in there with the papers, but nope, you rolled bad. It's not interesting.
You go through some more kind of destroyed buildings. Some every so often, there's like some stone walls that might have separated where people had like staked land to themselves and whatnot. You definitely see a lot of charred wood, and just debris scattered everywhere. But as you look, you see vines growing on things, baby sapling trees, and some bigger pine trees and stuff too. Kind of taking the place of what was there before. You get closer to that hill where the chieftain used to sit. Roll me Valeda perception. Just because you haven't rolled anything this episode.
Oh, I've rolled
Come
a
on,
nature check.
Valeda. Come on, Valeda.
Yeah, you asked the person with a -1 here. 14.
And it's
Hey,
still better
Still
than the
better
rest
than
of us.
You start to hear some sort of ruckus. Not a lot, but like you hear the shifting of wood and like kind of the sounds of like someone dropping it and hitting another piece of wood. And some shuffling.
There's some sort of ruckus. Not a lot though. Just like, you know, when you shift wood and drop it on other wood.
Yes, like you're like shuffling about. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Somebody's moving something around here, maybe gathering. Do we know like kind of what direction it's coming from? Is it from like the buildings or towards where we're heading, or?
So, you guys now you have you've walked up to this small stone wall, and you can see there's a bigger size thatch building that's been completely decimated, just beyond that wall. It sounds like maybe on the other side of this building is where you're hearing those noises from.
They might be gathering from the building wreckage.
Do we just want to make ourselves known at this point?
I think probably for the best. Don't want to surprise somebody and make them aggressive.
I guess I would walk out and just be like, is there anyone there? We noticed a tent.
You don't get a response for a little bit. It's almost like maybe they're surprised that someone just spoke. And then you hear what?
Oh, don't mean to startle you or anything. Just, you know, I kind of expected to come back here and no one would be here.
Who are you?
Well, who are you?
Just gathering firewood. Gonna be a long summer. Damn it.
If Zorik does an insight check that, I would like to. Or Renatar.
I mean, I'll try inside, and it's gonna be bad.
I mean, you can too, Valida.
All right. 9 for Valida.
Jashara will insight that as well.
Everybody inside.
There we go. A 25. Jashara.
Yeah, I mean, gathering firewood for the summer. I mean, it's not. I mean, it is kind of cold if they're living up north, but the way he said it sounded a little like maybe that's not what he's doing.
It's like, you want to try that answer again there.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't realize people still lived here.
They don't.
I didn't mean to trespass or something.
Are you like hiding for? You don't have to hide.
No, are you hiding?
I'm standing in the open air right now. Like, I'm not even behind anything.
What's your guys' passive perceptions?
16.
Okay.
Mine's only 14.
9.
Jashara, you see through some of the wreckage to the right. Somebody in like a black cloak pushing through the building to try and like come closer to you guys.
I was like, Oh, is that you over there? In the cloak?
Yeah, I'm wearing a cloak. I don't know what over there means. I'm here. I'll come out with my hands up. You notice this voice seems to be coming from a different place than that figure you saw.
You got someone with you, don't you?
Fuck. You hear like him just kind of cursing under his breath.
Volley just pulls out Tampiorn at this point. Has the shield up.
As you draw your shield or your weapon, you hear "We got visitors!" And I'll take you guys over to this map.
Woo! They've woken up and chose violence, eh?
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Dragon
Cakewalk.
people.
Cakewalk.
What the fuck is this thing?
The moment that you said black cloak, it's like, oh man. It's gonna be the dragon cult.
Okay.
And
So
it is.
Well, damn, now I wish we would have burned the tent.
you guys, you can still try and resolve this for words. I just accidentally loaded up the combat music. But that's up to you guys what you want to do. I'm gonna pull up the turn order. If you guys want to go ahead, hit your tokens up.
Hit him up.
Hit them up.
Like that.
Oh, actually,
Like that.
Clear that?
I'm gonna write it down because I forgot the Kraken thing was up there,
Oh, the Kraken thing, so.
so we can write them down.
Alrighty.
I'll click off my token then.
Yeah, don't click on your token.
7!
I rolled a fucking 2, so I got a 4.15.
Yeah, we doing good.
Hell yeah.
11.16.
We broke 10 on initiative.
Woohoo!
Sorry, I'm just muting turning the volume down on that music. It's loud. Okay, so let me roll for them. I'll just roll this guy. They can go on this turn.
Wait, okay, yeah. Okay.
Wait, what? Oh, really?
Really?
It's
don't
like
have
the
that
game.
spell right
I don't
now?
think Roll20 saved because there was a few things I had to refix before we started. So I don't think
no.
it saved my token.
I think I got rid of a spell that'd actually be pretty good to have right now.
Oh no.
But I gotta double check because it seems like I don't have enough spells.
As a monk, I don't have spells.
So, as initiative, that's not great.
Is it a 4?
It is not. It's a
Wow.
7.
Then it's fine.
So it's gonna go to Shara, and then here, roll again. You said 7. No, never mind. That's a bad way of doing it. What's your dex number? Your total? Your score? God, what is
Volley does?
Yeah.
1. Our total's 12.
12. Okay, so he's gonna go. They're gonna go before you.
Okay.
Okay, and then Volida, and then Renat. Jashar's already on there. Yeah. Let me roll for Clunk. I forgot to roll for Clunk. Hey, Clunk's going first. And then Venator. Okay. So, Jashara notices them approaching. She kind of splurts out like, "Hey, is that you over there?" And then you see this other cultist begin to emerge around the building, not the one that you caught out of the corner of your eye, but the one that you've been talking to, as he shouts out into the distance that there's company. Clunk looks a little confused and is going to hold this action
Make matters worse.
and see what you guys do. If he's gonna attack, if you guys attack, that's his held action.
Okay.
So Jashara.
Jashara's gonna go. How many of you guys are there? My name's Jashara. Hi, passing through.
Why don't you turn back the other way?
How about you just...
We got-
Can I see this guy?
You can now see this guy. Yes.
How about the Cult of the Dragon just leave my home alone?
Well, you know who we are, huh? Think you're
Jashara's
smart.
just muddling under her breath. It's like, I knew I missed a page.
What are you here for?
What are you here for? This is my village.
Your village, huh?
Well, sure as hell isn't yours.
So you got to experience our Lord's fury firsthand.
You could say that, yes.
How glorious that must have been.
You know what, Valida? Fuck this guy.
That's what I'm thinking.
I'm drawing my axe.
All right. It is still Jashara's turn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Jashara's gonna take just a few steps forward and just she's gonna crack her knuckles. Go. Well, I don't see no dragon around here, so why don't you guys make like a tree and get out of here?
Was that like an intimidation or persuasion?
Yeah, she's gonna. Well, both are really bad, so I'll just call it a holding an action to attack if they start attacking.
Okay.
So like not trying to prompt a response, just she's cracking her knuckles in anticipation.
It's their turn, and you notice after he called out, the attention of there. You start to see some more movement. There's another cloaked figure further back in like this red cloak, and another one in a black robe to the left behind a pine tree. You also see this big lumbering mass. Maybe like Goliath size, you know, not like huge, but, you know, pretty big. One of his arms is kind of distorted and messed up, but it's like big and bulkier than the rest of them. You can see the scaling on it climbing up his arm.
Oh, partial transformations. Isn't that fun?
Their attention has been piqued by you as the one that you've been corresponding with says, look, I think we outnumber you pretty significantly here, so if you don't back off, we'll have no choice. They start to get closer. This guy kind of knows that he's been made, so he's not hiding quite as much, but they all start to kind of close the distance on you. What's this guy's movement? Oh, it's just 30. Okay. The one in the red cloak in the very back of the group looks up the hill and says, "What are your orders?" As you look further up, you start to make out this blue shape come to the peak front of this hill and look down. Just kill them. Faster we're done with them, the faster we can find what we're looking for. This is like this blue As you look closer, it's like this humanoid but dragon, similar to Zoragan, but more draconic facial features than Zoragan. He's got the elongated snout, almost looks like a dragon's head shrunk down and on a humanoid body, but the body's covered in scales, blue scales, and this one big horn that kind of comes from like the nose area and up. He's donned in this gold armor that's like a gold chainmail with this purple cloth draped over that has this long like tall collar on it. He's wielding this black and silver spear. As the red one, the one gets a response, he starts to cook up something in his hand. Let's see. Understood. And you see this kind of ball of flame conjure into his hand as he shoots it toward. Can't see the map. Who's closest? He shoots it toward Jashara. So make me a dex save.
Alrighty.
Outside of my aura, unfortunately.
It's like no damage.
Match, and I have evasion.
Okay.
So
it would be 0 then.
the thing is,
Zero.
so when I match on the dex save, it's a success.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Meets
cool.
it.
Yep. Makes a break.
So yeah, Jashara does a matrix move to epic dodge, like epic evasion.
All right.
Suddenly, Tashara has a black long coat on, and she just
And sunglasses. And then she sits back up, and the butterfly mask that actually appeared on her disappeared for a second.
And unlike Neo, she did not get shot in that scene.
Yeah.
Okay. The other ones all hold their turn that if something moves within their range, they're going to attack. So it is now Valida's turn.
That's more than what I needed. You guys got these smaller ones up here?
I'll take care of them.
She runs forward 30 feet, misty steps, and gets right in front of this big guy and is going to take some swings on him.
Oh, fuck.
All right,
What?
but not before he gets it on you.
That's
He's
fine.
holding his attack. Let's see. So
That whole scene just looks badass in my head. It's like
23.
Valida goes to run at that guy and then just misty step
that'll
away
hit.
from him.
7 plus 7 poison damage.
Yeah, I will use my Stone's Endurance on the yacht. I think it's a D12 plus my con, right? It's been so long since I played Valida. D12 add your con modifier. 12 plus con roll. I get rid of 2 of that.
Okay, so yeah, he comes with his big green scaled hand with this massive claw on it and rakes it across your shoulder, and then as you take that impact, he comes down with this great club, tries to bonk it on your head for an 18. Ooh, down onto your other shoulder.
She ain't
Take
no
9
full
bludgeoning.
paladin no more.
That is this thing's turn, or held action.
I'm just double check. Okay, never mind. I don't have to deal with that. Tempion, let's get in there, boy. Are you kidding me? And that one. On the first swing.
Gosh.
Second swing.
15. 15. Let's see. That might be enough on this thing. Let's see. You hit it.
I need to put a Divine Smite into that. That is far too not enough damage for going in like that. So roll. I'm doing a second level. For 16 radiant.
Okay, yeah. Give a big blast of damage out to this thing.
For future stuff, because you never truly answered me, and I'm still holding out hope. Are we updating Stones and Turns or no?
You're not a full Goliath.
Okay, fair enough.
So if you were a full Goliath, I'd say yes.
Yeah, fair enough. That's my turn. That's all of my stuff.
Okay. So then it is Renatar. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Now Clunk's Clunk's held action goes off
yeah.
because one of you attacked. So Clunk is going to pull the loot that you guys handed him from his back and start strumming a little rift and say, "Yo, it's ugly as they come." At the big chonker.
Big chonker.
Two damage. That's fun. Oh, he makes it too. Oh.
Cantrips, am I right?
Oops. All right, now it's your turn.
I am going to draw my great axe, and I'm going to charge up on this guy, because fuck him. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to charge up to him, and I'll make 2 reckless attacks against him.
Okay.
As I try to go for his legs and then come up over the top. There's the first one. That's a 23 for 16.
23. Yeah, that's definitely gonna hit.
And then coming up over the top after I sweep the legs.
You kill him with the first
20...
blow.
Oh. So the first... Oh, okay. So that second attack I didn't do?
Not on that guy. If you want to.
Okay. I mean, I'll re-roll it if I'm changing. I can't do a second attack anyway. I can't get close enough to anybody.
Okay.
Yeah, I've only got 40-foot movement, and that guy's way the fuck over there. I think I went 5, 10, 15, 20 foot there. Yeah, I wouldn't even be able to get to the guy on the far right.
Mm-hmm.
I would move closer to that guy, though. I'll say that.
Okay. You begin to sprint back up Valieta.
No, I'm talking about the
other.
far right.
Oh, sorry. I saw the arrow go the other way.
That was Jashara's arrow.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that wasn't
okay.
mine.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Okay. Clunk's turn then, if you're done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Clunk. Is just going to cast start strumming his lute again and say, "Some people just wake up looking for a fight, but I think you just woke up ugly." And,
a lot of calling people ugly, huh?
Oh.
He knows his wheelhouse.
And then he casts Dissonant Whispers. Let's see if he can survive this one. Oh my god.
He's a wise old...
He has literally a +0 to this.
Stop what the dice are saying.
The village has given him Zorag power.
I assume it does half damage, correct? Since it's a level 1 spell.
I think...
Half as much damage and doesn't have to move away, yeah. So he stops the secondary effects and he only takes half damage. Got it. You see the big guy with the messed up arm in front of you, Valieda, kind of shake his head, and then kind of come to. Clunk is going to move forward a bit, just to get a better sight on things. It is Jashara's turn.
All right. Just to clarify, is Valieta poisoned at the moment?
No, she took poison damage.
Okay, but she's not poisoned. Okay.
Right.
That helps what I'm about to do. So Jashara is going to take her movement. She's going to move up to right up to this cultist over here, and she's going to make some unarmed attacks on him.
Okay.
All right. So first one, 15 to hit.
Yep.
All right. Here's her extra attack. I'm assuming that one misses. And she will.
Yeah, the first one hit, and
second one didn't.
You get all pumped up, and you run up there, and you go for that strike, boom, and you immediately follow up with a second one. But you notice with your first one, you knocked him out cold, and he's already fallen to the ground. These guys are weenies.
Yeah, they're little weenies.
Yeah, Jashara was like all ready to, like, go no, it's like he falls over, and she goes, oh. And she will just leave him be and take the rest of her movement up over here towards the big guy. And that'll be your turn.
It is now the Dragon Squad.
Oh.
We'll start with this one that is approaching. Zorag is approaching. Zorag, this one that was sneaking through the building to get to you guys. Now, on it. There we go. Now comes up to you. He's gonna take a swing. As he closes the distance between the two of you, and then you see as he quickly pulls the scimitar from the sheath and swings it all in one motion for a natural 20.
What?
6 slashing.
You're not
damage.
raging, right?
That's not. No.
6 slashing.
We only did 6 damage. That's kind of a shitty.
You little weenie.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm popping out all these character sheets. Then you watch the one in the red robes in the furthest back. Starts. Let's see. Starts to cast a spell. And you watch this red cloaked figure. This fire begins to erupt from his feet and then cover his body, and then it burns right off and leaves this glistening glow on him. He casts Shield of Faith.
That's the spell I wish I still had.
And then once you watch that fire erupt, it's like he kept some of that energy in his hand and almost trying to distract you with this Shield of Faith, throws out this little fireball toward Valieda. Takes me so long to find this thing. Roll me a dex save.
A dexterity saving throw. I get a +2 to this on top of what I roll. 14.
Okay, you made it. No damage. As you how would you flavor this?
If it's a little fireball,
it's a sacred flame, but it looks like
oh, it's just probably just her divine energy fighting it off. Like this, like silvery wind whips around and fights off this
that's cool.
this flame that's trying to form on her.
Yeah, kind of snuffs it out as you focus on this big guy. Big guy is focused on you.
Fair enough.
Let's see. Kind of lumbers this way, doof, 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 and is going to use an acid retch. You see, like, you hear this bubbling in his stomach, and it starts to build up in his chest, and he just kind of loosens his jaw, opens his mouth, and out comes this bile. It begins to spray out of his mouth your direction. Do you get a saving throw? Roll me a dexterity
saving throw. DC 12
for
Easy.
Jashara and
Fuck me.
Valiada.
Another nat one.
Alright. Jashara, do a dex save as well?
Yes.
You said? Okay. 15.
Yeah, so you make, so you're only going to take, I'm assuming it's half damage.
She has
evasion.
Evasion, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So anytime I have to make a dex save, I can. If I succeed, then I take no damage.
Perfect.
I have
yeah,
that
take
too,
no
but
damage.
as a shield. But I failed.
If I failed, I take half damage.
So you're going to take 4d6. It didn't roll for some reason. Did it? Oh, it did.
No.
18.
Yeah, it says in the description.
Oh, it did roll it. Okay, I thought that was just the average. 18? Okay. Owie.
As this acid sprays all over your furs that you just started wearing and like burn some of that skin that was exposed on your shoulder. It starts to bubble and pop. You also notice as some faces start to emerge from the other buildings and behind trees nearby to join the fray.
Oh. Unless they're weenies, I don't care.
They're
yeah, looks
weenies.
like weenies. Okay,
Hey,
that's
look, there's one weenie. There's another weenie.
This guy in the back who ordered them to kill you all up on top of this hill comes up to the very edge and
Oh, he's trying to kill Volida again, chat. Yell at him.
No!
God damn it, you're too far away.
Good. Fuck you.
So what he's gonna do is well, let me roll perception for this guy. Oh, if it isn't Bethany. Good to see you again, Bethany. He takes the spear and that's in his hand and tosses it your way. It zooms through the air. Let's see. Why did it not save me updating this token? Infuriates me. Infuriates. Okay. He's gonna throw this for a 14.
Yep.
That hits.
Yeah, we're not
Oh,
we're not
shit.
AC 20 anymore, baby.
This black spear
Black.
whizzes through the air and impales you in the
yeah.
side for 11 piercing.
Ow.
As it hits you, it makes that impact, but then this secondary shock goes off and courses through your body and kind of tightens your muscles for a second reflexively. You take an additional 3. This is also a magical weapon. Counts as magical attacks.
I'm not raging yet, so it wouldn't matter anyway.
This weapon that is in your stomach starts to pull out on its own.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
You see, as it it removes itself from your stomach, the head of the spear has these two kind of wing shapes, and they start to flap. That's that.
Was like the spear just here on the map then?
Yeah, the spear's just right next to you, like the square above you.
Shit.
Shit.
And then,
I can hit with another magical weapon. Bring it on, baby.
no. This blue dragon humanoid guy on the top of the hill, starts to say a prayer in this guttural voice, and you watch as this. You've seen this before. This fire rakes across this giant creature you're fighting, and some of the wounds that you've opened up on it. After this fire streaks across the body, you see like the wound has been cauterized. As he casts Healing Word, don't pay attention to the attack thing. I don't know what that's about, or the +3. Oh no, the +3 is part of his. No, what? Yeah. Anyways, yeah, he gets healed. Oh, you guys can't see that, anyways. Okay. Cool. That is these people's turns. So it is Clunk's go. Clunk is... Shit, that doesn't look good. Volia da, I know we just met, but, go get him, girl. He gives you a bardic inspiration.
Oh, God. I was hoping it was you. Okay.
It's now
Let's
Jashara's
go.
turn.
All right,
Does he not have an
gonna...
action to do?
Oh shit, I forgot that's a bonus action. Yeah,
He does have a short bow.
It's cantrips, too.
Just throwing it out there.
He'll shoot the bow.
He does only have 5 arrows, so.
Yeah, 5 arrows. He shoots the bow at the one fighting Renatar for a 12. That hit. It just hits. 3 piercing damage. This one takes an arrow to the knee. Ugh.
Yes!
But he's
You
not
sure
dead.
You want to be a cultist now?
I don't know. It took an arrow to the knee and my whole existence just changed. Everything. Different.
They change. I whisper to him. They change a man.
Alright, now it's Jashara's turn.
Alrighty, Jashara is going to move right up to Valida over here, and a butterfly mask that's just bright white covers her face. It's like, that looks like a hurt. And she is going to use a key point to do a Hand of Healing. So that is 1d6 plus my modifier, I believe. Yeah, 1d6 plus my modifier, which is 3. So, d6. Damn it! Okay, you get 4 healing.
Okay, thank you.
I can only use 1 key point at a time when it comes to that Hand of Healing, huh? Oh, wait, hang
I
on.
think that's the case. I don't think he uses as many
Yeah.
as he wants. Let me look, though.
Because it says your mystical touch can mend wounds as an action. You could spend 1 key point to touch the creature
it's
and
only
restore
one,
a number of hit points.
It's only one.
Using a flurry of blows, you can replace 1 of the unarmed strikes using the feature. So yeah, she went up and she got distracted by the flying spear, going, "What the? Crap! I need to concentrate." So yeah, 4 points of healing, and the butterfly mask disappears. And yeah, then she'll just do that. That's her turn.
Okay.
Eddie.
Yeah, my cat is being a nuisance. It is the Colt's turn. So,
Have I gotten a go yet?
Yeah.
Didn't you
You
go...
skipped me.
No. It goes Clunk, Jashara, Occult,
Yes.
Valiada, Renatar.
And I've only went once, and the cult's been
Yeah.
kicking my fucking
Yeah,
ass.
the cult
How did
just
that
threw
happen?
a spear at her.
Yeah. It's
Wait,
like
you didn't go after
with the
that?
boss guy?
No.
No.
What happened?
I'm dying is what's
All right,
happening.
go. Okay, go.
Alright.
I don't know how you got
uh,
skipped.
I think... Did you get skipped too, Renatar? You've only
Yeah,
gone once.
only
Yeah.
gone
You
once.
guys go, and then you can go again.
All right.
It's like the big boss guy at the top. All of a sudden, he decided he was having a turn.
All right. Yes, he's gonna... Thanks, but I need more than that fucking action to lay on hands for 30. And as her eyes begin to become bloodshot, essentially, I'm gonna need a little backup over here. She goes into a rage to try and take some more hits. I can only hold them for so long.
Dude,
That's her turn.
Can't lower your volume for some reason. Every time I right click you, it puts you full screen.
Good. Make me full screen.
Okay.
I need to be.
Very weird.
The rage.
The rage is encompassing
I'm
Discord.
gonna whisper to that dude, or not. I'm not gonna whisper to him, but after I whispered that it changes a man, I'm gonna tell him, allow me to take care of that leg problem you have, and I'm going to recklessly try to chop his leg off.
Do it.
Do it.
Something weird's going on with my computer. Hold
That's
on.
a 27 for 10.
Yep, that's why. Okay. My cat was on the space bar, so it was not letting me pull anything up, and it kept putting Baka's face really big on the screen.
It was a catastrophe.
Oh boy. Okay, so Renatar, you grab your great axe and swing on that leg that had the arrow taken to it, and you take it clean off. You're looking like a Zorag kill here. As this man collapses. Dead.
Okay. I'm gonna use my full movement to. Is this a wall?
Which thing? Yes, that's a stone wall, but over the years it's begun to crumble. So like, it's not that high. It's like slightly like shin level.
Difficult terrain.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna get up on top of it. That should be 35 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 35 foot of movement to get right up here. And I'll make my second attack on this guy.
Ooh.
For a 13.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, you come in with your great axe and it connects.
Yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I reach deep down within myself and action surge.
Nice.
And keep on hacking away recklessly at
Keep
this
on
thing.
keeping on, baby.
There it goes. That is, wow, an 11.
Nat 1, but then yeah, you reckless.
And then my last one, a 20 for 13, another 13.
Hey, there you go.
Yes,
So that one hits. As you do this second big attack, and it cuts into the stomach, and you start to see some guts exposed. This thing is still kicking, but not looking great.
Yeah, an action surge I think is a bonus action, so I think I'm done. I think it's a bonus action.
I think you just action surge. I don't think it's a...
No, it's not a
action.
bonus action.
Yeah, you just do
I
it.
don't think I have any bonus actions, actually, except for going into a rage, but Zorag's not there.
We're doubling back to Valiada.
Well, I think we're all messed up now, because now I think it is the cultist turn.
Oh, you already went twice?
Ish.
So that was my second turn, and the
Okay,
cultists
gotcha,
have gone
okay.
twice now, right?
Okay. So we're good?
Yeah, Yeah, we should
Alright,
be
so-
back.
yeah,
to
we should be
normal
good now.
schedule.
We should
So
be back
now
in
it's
order.
the Colt's
schedule.
turn again, and then it'll
Yes.
be your turns.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
got it. Cool. We're good. All right. Man, this guy is not happy.
Nor am I.
He's gonna. He doesn't want to get down from his spot.
Good. Stay up there. You
So
smell bad. Don't get close to me.
he is going to. Let's see. Lord Jebediah, bless me. Help me put down these vile betrayers to our cause. As he begins to summon up this this flaming whip that let's see, what's the range on this? Actually not sure. God damn. Where we can place this. 60 feet. Okay, but then it can move, right?
I think if it's what I'm thinking it is, I think as your bonus action it can move, and I think the bonus action casts it.
Move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against a creature. Okay, so you can summon it and then move it and still attack, but then
I think you can only
It's
move
not
it on the
and/or.
next turn, right? Because the bonus action is to summon it. You use your bonus action to move it, right?
Oh yeah,
So
it
you've
is a
already
bonus
used
action.
your bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he spawns the spiritual weapon right here, right past the fire. We'll make a little mark. And you see this this flaming whip appear in the sky, just floating right near you, Valeda, and it's just making these whipping noises. I can't make whipping noises because I suck. Getting stoked to attack you. You also watch this spear, the wings flap, and it begins to fly back to the blue dragon, half dragon up on the hill. And that's its turn.
Do I get to attack it as it leaves?
No.
Damn it. I suppose that is on creatures, so.
Okay. It is now the rest of the group's turn. This big guy is going to bring his club down on your head, Valeda.
But sorry.
Ooh,
Yeah,
for
well,
15.
it's
18 bludgeoning.
reduced to 9.
And then he's going to rake the claw. 24. Ooh.
Yeah.
4 and 7. Poison.
The 4 is reduced to 2. So it's another 9 in total.
The red-cloaked cultist not been great at doing anything, but now range is going to see what's happening here and run up toward Zorag and sticks out his hands, kind of does this rake kind of thing, not making contact with you, but as he rakes his fingers through the air right in front of you, these kind of magical claw marks appear and scratch towards you. Let's
No, he
see.
doesn't.
Double nat 20.
Damn.
So you feel this searing pain in your stomach, and you take 21 plus 18. I can't even do that at 39.
Yeah.
39 damage.
Holy shit.
That was a big freaking inflict wound.
Yeah, inflict wounds sucks. It hurts.
Well, it was also
Yeah,
nat
I'm
20.
looking. Woo-hoo.
Yeah.
It's going good. It's going good, everybody.
Okay. What are these cult members up here doing? They're gonna come
running
into the
away.
fray. Gonna hold an action for if anybody approaches. And it is now Valida's turn.
Hey, line them up, not break them down. Am I right, boys? Let's draw a shape. Get out of the way,
Is it
dice
a
roller.
cone? I can't remember.
It's a square.
Oh, gotcha.
Let me get the specific. Oh, I have it on a post-it note. Oh, darn. Just so I know, it's 20-foot cube. So she will bring up Temporn and smash it into the ground to create a cube of 20 feet that will hit all three of these guys. And they have to make the dexterity saving throw.
Gotcha. Okay. We'll go big guy first. Dex save. 17. Why does this guy roll amazing dex saves?
He passes, so he'll take half.
Okay. And then the red robe. Nat 1.
Okay, we'll take full.
You know, he was kind of standing on these rocks, and as this goes off, the rocks start shifting, and he completely loses balance and falls onto his back. And then the last one, the regular cult, is
Also
a 10.
fails.
Fails.
21 points of damage, so half to 10 for the big guy.
10 for the big guy. What's this look like? I think you used this once before. It's these rocks jut out of the ground, right?
Yeah, she like smashes the hammer on the ground. Rocks erupt from the earth as it connects. I don't believe it says. Is this my full action to do this, or one attack?
It's like casting a spell.
That's what I thought. Okay.
So when you do this, and the rocks come out of the ground, these two take some big damage. The small weenie guy in the black robes, he falls, and then this rock just impales him through the stomach, and then retracts back down, and the guy's dead.
And then that mage person has to make a con save for their shield.
Gotcha. 7. No, they're gonna fail that. So you watch as that glow that was kind of protecting this cultist fades.
I don't like my position. Let's see. Do I risk it for the biscuit? Yes, 5, 10. I'll just move here for now. Kind of move skirt around. At least Aurig's in the aura then. And I believe that's everything she can do, unfortunately.
Okay.
Because that was that's casted spell, so I couldn't do another one anyway. Yep, I'm good.
Renatar.
Ooh, Renatar's not feeling all that great. He is going
Tell me about
to. Yeah. Oh, he got fucked. He's gonna chop down at this person that just touched him.
Okay.
Recklessly.
Yeah,
I
go
didn't
for it.
mean it that way, but yes, it works.
You touched me.
That's gonna be an 18 for 6.
As a hit.
Got kicking.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And here comes the next one. And another one.
So how do you
For
kill him?
20 and 11. Oh, I just, as he fell on his back, I just, chopped down once. I'm going to say it, went into his side. And then when I come up, I just, I put my foot down on him, yank out the blade, and just come up right into his chest.
Okay.
And, let's see. I'm going to get off these stones here. So I'll shift right up alongside Valida, kind of panting a little bit, looking at her. She's looking rough, too, I'd imagine.
Not great. Better than before because of her laying hands.
Oh,
But still
yeah.
not great.
Gotcha.
Think we're gonna get him.
Hopefully.
And yeah, that'll be my turn.
Eye in the whip that's coming after her.
The cat is just wanting to destroy my life. Okay, so it is now Clunk's go. Clunk looks toward Renatar. Oh, you're not looking so good. You should probably look better. And he lets out this healing word to Renatar.
And then I'm like, I'm trying to not. What the fuck?
For
Well,
8
he just
healing.
look open mouth like, what? Where was that earlier?
8 healing.
No, it's actually a
When I was at
prestidigitation. He looks
7
a little better.
HP.
I tried.
He
I
was,
know
to
you
be fair,
tried.
he was always looking Renatar's direction. He was like fighting with Renatar.
It just
These
gave
other
me
guys.
inspiration, left me to die.
Yeah.
Hey,
Wow, it's like jab.
don't die. I give her an inspiration.
And then he is going to vicious mockery the big guy one last time. I can't tell if you're really smart or just so stupid you don't understand what I'm saying. He keeps succeeding on all those things. Let's see. Yes, he finally fails. And he takes one
Cantrips, am I right?
One psychic damage. Oh boy. To be fair, this guy looking real bad.
Yeah.
You see a little anybody close enough sees this little bit of blood start to trickle from the ears.
Just one drop.
Yeah. Okay, so that was Clunk's go. Jashara.
Alright, Jashara is gonna jump forward towards the big guy and she's gonna make some unarmed attacks on him. So 21 to hit for 4 bludgeoning.
Oh yeah. That how do you want to kill him?
Oh my god.
That's exactly
I
what
don't
you
even
needed.
get to do fancy monk stuff. Gosh. Alright, she'll punch him right in open palm hand strike him right in the gut where his intestines are, and the intestines literally just fall out. Like they're
Nice.
on the ground. They're not attached anymore. You can see the little ends of his lungs, and I better not go too graphic here. But yeah, you get the idea.
Absolutely.
All right. Then after that, she will use a key point to step the wind all the way over to this guy and use her extra attack.
Awesome.
17 for 8 bludgeoning.
You cold cock him. And nearly kill
Just
him.
make
but
yourself laugh by saying cold cock.
Yeah.
All right, and
He
then
looks
she
dazed.
will
His head is spinning.
and she will use flurry of blows, a key point, to
Okay.
do 2 more strikes
Oh.
and basically kill him right there.
Ooh,
You didn't
a
even
nat
need the
20,
second one.
baby.
You get a nat
Nope.
20 because you just, just punch him right in the throat and, through it.
Yeah, his throat and his head. His head
Collapses.
basically bends off, and it doesn't look great.
Okay.
And that'll be her turn.
Bethany. Zordar. Oh, wow, it's going too piratey.
I love it. Do it. Continue. It's the dragon. It's the dragon affecting him. Go for it.
You sure you don't want to come back to the cult?
Oh, I know who this is now. Never were part of it.
Look at all the power I have now.
If you have so much power, come down here.
Where were the 1v4 doesn't seem fair.
I thought you were so powerful.
You'll see. And his whip comes
Ah. Stay away.
Flying toward you, Valieda. Sounded cooler in my head.
Lashes out.
as this whip. 21.
Yeah?
13 force damage.
Owie.
I can't move it for some reason, so just pretend it's right next to you.
I don't want to pretend anymore.
Okay. And the spear on this turn... Oh, I guess it happened at the end of his turn. The spear at the end of his turn returned to him. So now he's got the spear again, and he's going to take it and toss it down at Jashara, who is now the closest.
Okay.
For a 10. Wow.
Missed.
Missed.
More Matrix moves.
Okay. That is the Dragon Cult turn. It's now Valieda.
Alright, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I gotta get away from this thing. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, dash for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll just come to you then. Let me think, because I think I might die. No, I'm good. I'm not good, but no, I'm not good. Let me double check this. I gotta double check because I'm learning things still. Okay, never mind. I can't do anything else. So yeah, I will move towards him and wait for my next turn and die by then.
Look around you. All this was destroyed, but what do you see now?
Something for me to destroy.
How about you, Zordar?
I'm not gonna say anything to it.
Okay. So it is Renatar's turn.
Renatar is gonna full on dash some shit.
To it.
Let's see. I had this planned out. Sorry. So I'm gonna dash. How tall is this cliff?
That cliff is pretty tall. It's like 20. I don't know if it's that tall. Somewhere between 15 and 20 feet.
Okay.
It's very the like bottom is in more than like it's not like a straight shot up. It's like curved.
Oh, it's
almost
kinda
like Pride
like
Rock, but not that drastic.
Okay.
Timber.
Yeah. Feel know what you're stepping in. Just by a quick glance, what's a good spot to try and climb up that thing?
You would see up on this left side. That's a little bit of a lower part. So you could try and climb there, and then up here.
Yeah.
On the right,
Or
you also
there's
see
stairs.
another bigger, wider lip over here. You could do the same thing, and there's the stairs that you would know were there to come up here when
Yeah,
the
man,
village
those
was.
are really fucking far away though.
Jesus.
I'm just gonna dash. So I got 80 foot of movement with my dash. But I'm not gonna end up using all of it. Actually, yeah, I will end up using all of it. I'm gonna go right here. Let me put my finger on my screen so I know where the hell I'm at. I think it's right there. Let me double check that.
I'm going to teach you a secret.
What's up? Oh, that you can press a hot. I don't know what the key is.
So if you grab your token with your left mouse and then right click, and it'll do the ruler. Go ahead, try it.
Oh, that's cool.
And then when you let go, it'll put your token there.
I do that with.
Wait, why is yours different? I've never seen it look like that before. Anyways,
So mine's weird. I've got to change some hotkeys because if I try to do that, I move the screen around.
that's weird. All right.
But yeah, that's my action because I dashed, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. So after Renatar, it's Clunk. Clunk is starting to fall behind here. He's gonna run his movement toward you guys. Can he reach any of you with a healing word? What's the range on healing word? Anybody know off the top of their head?
I can look because I have it.
I think it's 60, but I'm not positive.
That sounds right.
Yeah,
know I have
60
cure
feet.
wounds. Why does it say
60
a healing
feet.
word?
Yep.
I don't.
Okay, let's see if he's within 60 feet. Clunk starts to look around the battlefield. Okay, he can hit Valieda. So he's going to give Valieda a healing word.
Woo!
So you heal for 5.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Jashara.
Alright. So, Chishara is going to take her action to start dashing towards those stairs. So that's... Hang on. Zoom out, like, all the way. So that's 90 feet of movement. So she gets to here, and then she is going to take a step of the wind to get another dash to move another 90 feet. So... it's 20... Ah. That's 50, and then she gets 20 more. Nope. Trying to click the measuring tool. Damn it. Yeah, she'll move to right there.
Got it.
And that'll be her turn for now. So all of a sudden you see her just start Naruto running.
We all know Lord Jebediah's strength after today. He's gonna step more toward Jashara, and his mouth begins to crackle with this blue energy. You hear the sound of faint thunder as he unleashes a beam of lightning in the direction of Jashara.
Oh shit!
Where did he go? There he is. Make me a dexterity save.
Come on, Jashara, you've been good at those lately.
Oh,
Damn it!
No.
So 9 with the evasion, so whatever damage it'll be half.
Yeah. Okay, that's not that bad. You honestly, this was a shit roll. You take 7 lightning damage. That's nothing. Holy shit. Cool.
She goes, ow, 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 that's smart.
He moves his spear 20 feet out there. I can't grab this circle. It drives me crazy.
Yeah, you'd have to zoom in to do it.
Like
It's
here.
hard to grab those.
Damn, bro.
I think to hit me, it would have had to been here, right? Because I was here.
I thought you would. No, you had moved to here at that point.
I
Or,
was
like here.
still standing here, or
You
because
moved.
I hit. No, I would. Yeah, I was right here, so the thing would have been here.
Okay, so it's like here. It just sucks that I can't move it because that's what's making me lose track of where it was, and I'm just kind of
Yeah.
guessing.
That's fair.
Oh, won't let me grab the circle. All right, I quit. Roll 20 is being a butt. So, you watch as he his spear comes back to him on his turn, so it flies again toward his hands, and he grabs onto it, and he holds it into a position ready for Jashara to approach. It is Valieda.
1 second, I gotta check something.
To think, Sordar, that you'd been graced by his presence.
Alright, so the rage does end for her, but she's gonna run 10 feet, and she's able to jump 7 feet into the air, grab onto this cliff, and start climbing it.
Okay. How high can you jump in the air? I'm sorry.
7 feet. If I
Okay,
move 10
I'll
feet ahead
say-
of time, which I can.
Roll me athletics check to see if you can grab the ledge, because like I said, it's not like a straight vertical, it's like concave, and then so you got to grab the ledge first. And
24.
you grab it, and you're able to start climbing.
Alright, how high up do I get on this turn? I use 10 feet of movement to get the 7-foot jump.
10 foot, 7 foot jump. Yeah. You have, say it's difficult terrain to climb since you don't have a climbing speed, right? So.
Yep.
You have 10. You have 10 more feet of movement.
All right.
You can get to like almost. You're like able to get to like where your arms are like on the top, and like you're gonna be able to pull yourself up next turn.
Oh, perfect. Let me then. I think I could do this. Yeah, it's only verbal. I'm gonna tell him to make a. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw. She's gonna yell. Grovel.
Ooh. Okay, wisdom save?
Yep.
22.
Well. I tried.
No.
What's actually I don't think so. Alright, yeah, that's her turn, unfortunately.
The only
I mean,
one I get
she
on my
climbed.
knees for is Lord Jebediah.
In what capacity?
Put her up closer to the edge there. Alright, it's Valia's turn.
Okay. That sounded cooler in my head.
You need to work on your lines.
It is Renatar's turn.
What's the equation there, Baka? To
So you have to, if you move 10 feet, you're able to jump 3 plus your strength modifier into the air.
This,
So
you'll probably be
11
able to
feet
jump
for me.
straight onto that without having to do an athletics check. As long as you had the
you know
movement.
what?
Which I think you do.
I wouldn't have. I could jump on that.
Yeah, you could jump on that, but you couldn't get up. This is how you avoid the athletics check, though. If you want to go
I
this
mean,
way,
if
you're
I
gonna-
did like a dash, would you allow me to do that?
Like, you go here, you
If I
jump
took a
up here, and
dash
then use
action-
your dash to
yeah.
climb? Sure, yeah.
Yeah, because I got 80 foot if I do a whole dash thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be rough terrain climbing up this part,
Oh yeah, that is true.
but
You know what? I could still.
you can
be
still
up
make it
there.
up, yeah.
Yeah, I'll get up there. I'll get up there alongside that ledge there. Yeah, there
Yeah, that looks better,
with all
right?
my movement. What the? Oh, Tashara's up
In
here with me.
here.
What's up, Tashara?
Hey, Renatar.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
totally fine.
buddy. I hope you find your dad.
I tried to account for rough terrain on that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not saying anything. I'm just like, he was talking to me, so I assume he's like following what I'm doing as I'm just kind of looking at him with my axe like drawn out with one hand as I'm like getting ready to like hunkering down like I'm about to charge his ass. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Can't you see that your people's death was a way to rebuild the land. It is Clunk's turn. Clunk is going to just continue. He's going to play catch up this go and dash, so you can finally, he's not going to be able to see you guys to help you at all if you can't get closer, so he's going to dash. That's his turn. So it's Jashara.
So, Jashara is going to move up beside the throne over here. And she's gonna throw a dart at this guy.
Okay.
So, 18?
I believe that hits.
Excellent. So that's 7 piercing, and then she'll do her extra attack and throw another one.
Okay. Yeah, you get up behind this big throne.
And she missed.
Dart. One impales him under a scale.
Mm-hmm. And then she will duck behind the throne for some cover. And that'll be her turn.
All right, go ahead. It's the dragon turn. Gotta find his name really quick because it's just bugging me that the HP's not in here. You guys remember his name?
I don't. I might have notes on it. It's a dwarf cleric, though.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, I got it. Thank you. His name was Tarek.
Yeah.
I remember the Bethany name.
Okay, and then...
Yeah, I was like, why does he know my name? The bandit's dead. I'm like, oh, that's right, the cleric.
I honestly forgot that, I knew that's where we knew him from, but I didn't remember he was a dwarf cleric.
Yeah, now that you guys look at him, he's like a runt dragon man. he's like half the size you would expect. It does look like maybe he grew a couple inches with the transformation, but he's still,
He's tiny.
Okay.
The couple inches is all with the horn.
6. Oh, okay. Didn't do that
I'm hanging
much
over the
last
edge.
time,
Don't
though.
shoot me.
He's gonna
You can't see me. It's just my fingers.
Sprint this way and line up Jashara and Renatar as this mouth begins to crackle again with this electric energy. And he's going to unleash this lightning breath.
Dex save.
Dex saves. It's a little better on the damage.
20.
Jashara passes.
The Matrix has her.
Oh, 15.
Makes it, breaks it. Yeah, you passed.
Oh, thank God.
You only take 10 damage, lightning damage.
Still don't like it.
He is going to start moving his spiritual weapon a little closer. Like,
Go away.
not that it matters. Like, here
Okay,
now. Yeah, that's it. I mean, bonus action. Okay. It is now Valida's turn.
Climb up all the way. How much of my movement would it take to pull me up over the ledge?
It's 5 feet.
Okay. So 5 feet to there, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can't get quite there. I think, unless I was really dumb with my movement. Hold on.
Do you have a weapon that has reach?
No.
Well, dang.
You kidding me? No, I think, yeah, he's out of the range no matter where I kind of place myself. I'm going to use my action to cast Cure Wounds on myself. First level. I'm raging. No, 9. Gotta get rid of that rage anyway. So I heal up for 9 more. And it's, you can stand down now and we won't kill you.
Roll me a persuasion or intimidation, either one. persuasion, intimidation, however you feel like you were delivering it.
I think it's
Someone
intimidation,
remind
'cause I'm
me
gonna
later.
kill him.
Whenever I have to do
15.
another deck save, that I have danger sense, so I get advantage on that.
Right.
Oh my
I have that
God.
too.
True.
I was like, wait a minute, and I looked it up. I was like, holy shit! This whole game, I
Yeah,
forgot
that's
about
right. Thanks for reminding me. I could have used that earlier. Yeah, 15 on intimidation.
He looks back to you, and he looks at the 3-on-1 situation. Looks back to you. I think I can handle myself.
Oh, if I would have remembered that, I would have taken 0 damage from that acid wretch. Damn it!
Yep,
Next time.
Next time.
it happens sometimes.
Yep. Danger sense is the one all barbarians forget about.
Yeah.
Renatar's turn.
So, fuck this dude. I'm gonna move 30 foot up and get right here on his quarter. And I am
my quarter.
Oh my god. And I'm gonna choppity away.
Chop, 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 chop. Swing, 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 swing.
Reckless, by the way. So that's a 20 for an 8.
20, huh? He is going to bring up his tail to try and block the attack.
Oh, this son of a bitch.
So he's going to roll a D8. Probably have one of those out.
Roll
to
a
use
1.
My new set that I freaking love.
Roll a 1,
Can't find my
please.
D8.
I want you to hate this set so much.
Should have had a D8.
Uh,
All right, hold on. I got it. Now I got to put these away. Okay. So a 4. Let's see. So
16.
this blow ends up missing.
All right, I'm gonna come at him again.
He brings his tail up, and he smacks the part of the axe away before it can make contact with him.
Here comes the second one.
Oh, that's a nat
Oh.
20.
Yeah. He hits it out of the way, but you use the momentum of your arm swinging back to bring it around and deal a devastating blow.
And I am going to not do anything else because that's my turn.
I'm just making sure I'm doing the math right. Okay. Clunk's turn. Clunk is going to continue sprinting because he can't see what's happening up there. I'm coming. I'm coming. Okay. Jashara.
Okay, Jashara's gonna step forward and she's gonna strike at him unarmed. And that's a miss, and
Yeah,
then
that's a
she'll
miss.
do an extra attack. 15?
That's a miss.
And
Your punches are hitting his scales and just, you're more hurting yourself with it than you are him.
alright, then she will expend a key point to take the dodge action.
Okay.
Alright, and that's her turn.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. It is Valida's turn. Dragon turn.
Director, yeah.
Tarek's turn. Tarek, let me see if he gets his breath weapon back. He does, but he's not going to use it because it's not really been doing shit. So, instead, he is going to thrust his spear into Zordar. For a 21.
Oh, fuck him.
This is a magical weapon.
I mean, I'm not raging, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, that's true. He jabs it into your abdomen for 6 piercing, and then you feel the zapping come out the end of it and add an additional 3 lightning.
Oh, man.
Pulls it out and then swings it over his head and brings it in for a slice. 20. For another 6 as he slices your chest, and you again get the zap for another 3.
Oh my god. I'm feeling great.
He's gonna move the spiritual weapon closer. It's like it's somewhere around the base now, like here.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's his turn.
Right.
It is Valia.
Valida's gonna do a spinning jump as Immigrant Song starts to play, and she brings Tempiorn down in a reckless attack against him. For a 26.
Yeah, that hits.
8 bludgeoning plus, let's do a Divine Smite on top of that at level 1. For an additional 6. I gotta get rid of one more spell there, and then another swing-a-doodle-doo. Reckless net 20!
Oh,
There it is.
baby.
Divine Smite on that! Every time we get to double
Yeah.
that dice.
Do it.
For an additional 20 radiant on top of the 15.
You come in with this explosive blows to this guy, and these blasts of spiritual energy just course through his body. His eyes kind of go wide, and he looks surprised by how powerful you are.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to bash him with the shield to knock him on his ass. So athletics check from him against a 11.
Let's see. I think athletics he's
Wait,
good
when
at.
you're raging, don't you?
I'm not
get-
raging right now because
Oh.
I didn't take any damage during his turn.
12?
Okay, never mind.
Did you have?
Yeah, he passes.
Yeah.
Like, she kind of pops him with the shield, doesn't knock him over. It's like, you still can stand down.
Never.
She'll nod to the rest of them then. They can do as they wish.
Renatar.
See if I can channel all this shit in the one thing. Wait a minute. Let me read this real quick. Oh, okay. That's very rare that ever happens. Yeah, because I got like the fighting style great weapon. So it's one of those things where it's, yeah, I highly doubt I'm gonna roll a 1 on damage. But yeah, reckless, chop chop, baby. That's a 22 for 7 slashing damage.
He's gonna pull up his tail. Let's see.
Better roll more than a 4. You son of a bitch.
Pulls up his tail and smacks your great axe again out of the way.
Fuck this dude. 14, I
That
missed.
misses.
God damn it. Alright, that's my fucking turn. That goddamn tail. I gotta try and find a way to just to rip that thing off of him.
Yeah. Okay, is it Clunk's turn? Clunk.
No. Yeah, I'm gonna do this
okay,
real
you're
quick.
still doing stuff.
Bam,
Gotcha.
5 foot right
There you
there.
go.
We got a whole triangle going on him.
Yeah.
The old triangle, the strongest of shapes.
I thought that was an octa, or
It's triangles.
is it?
30.
Yeah.
55.
That's why they make
Okay.
bridges with triangles.
Dash is up here. How far is he from Zorag? Okay. Sees Zorag is looking real winded, or real bad. Clunk just ran so far for his short little legs. He's out of breath. I'm here. Oh shit, you look bad. And he casts Healing Word on Renatar at 2nd level. So you are gonna get 10 HP back.
Yay! I'm about to die.
And then for his regular action, he'll try Vicious Mockering Tarek. 14 Dex save. Wisdom save. Unfortunately, that's Tarek's primary stat. Oh. 12. Oh, wait, it actually connects. He takes 1 psychic damage.
You got so excited for 1 damage.
It's just, I didn't expect it to go through. Okay. It is now Jashara's turn.
Alright, unarmed strike. Alright, 6 bludgeoning damage. Unarmed strike.
The first one, he's gonna attempt. No, wait. Yeah, it's been his turn again. Since Renatar? No, it hasn't.
he goes after Jashara.
Yep. Okay,
Yeah.
you're good. Those all hit. Or, sorry, the first one.
Well,
hits.
not. Yeah, the first one
Then
hits.
that one hits.
And yeah, key
If you say
point
that one hits,
for
I'm gonna be pissed.
extend using a key point for flurry of blows.
Ooh.
So 4 more bludgeoning.
Okay. Yeah, you find a chink in his armor where one of either Valida's or Renatar's hits had damaged some scales, and you finally find a spot to just punch into and hit him for a little bit of damage.
I'm gonna vote Valida, seeing as how Valida did this spinning bullshit attack that just totally rocked his shit.
True. Okay, now it is Tarek's turn.
There's
Tarek.
been 2 double nat 20s this fight.
Yeah, nuts. What are the odds of that, right?
Not very
50-50.
often.
Either happens or it doesn't.
Fair.
Fair.
That's why I enter the lottery. A 50-50 chance.
Okay. He's going to try and tail attack Zorag is looking pretty bad. He's going to try and tail attack Zorag.
Do it. He's
13.
gonna make it. He's got advantage. Wait, he's got advantage.
He rolled 2 13s.
Then he misses.
Then you got a 26.
Ha ha ha.
He tries to rake at your feet with his tail to trip you up, but you back up in time.
When he does that, I'm just gonna be like, I know this trick.
And then he lurches forward with his jaw and tries to bite into your neck. Whoa, but he's been taking a lot of hits, and he is not feeling great. So his bite doesn't connect either as he comes up short.
He trips over his
So
own
I,
tail. Oh
knock
my
his
gosh.
fucking jaw out of the way a little bit, like just shrug it.
I'm going to say his spiritual weapon is now right here at the top.
Oh no.
Oh, it's creeping up on me.
It's like fucking Jason in the movie, just slow and steady wins the race.
Oh, wait,
Knock
no,
him
that's-
out before it gets me.
That's a bonus action to do that, isn't it?
Bonus action movie, yeah.
Okay, so instead of moving it, it's still down there a little bit. He is
with all those fucking tail whips he did.
He is going to pray to, again in Draconic, he starts saying stuff. You hear, actually roll me perception checks, the 3 of you.
Oh, is Jeb gonna appear?
I can't deal with Jeb.
23.
A 4.
Oh,
Renatar, you hear in his speech that's all Draconic, you do hear a familiar word to you or name. You hear Garrix. And then he casts Mass Cure Wounds. To heal himself for 18.
Anybody hear a Mage Slayer?
Garrix. Isn't that the snake thing?
That's what the snake called himself, yeah.
Okay. It is now.
Oh shit, I forgot there was a god. I know for a fact there was an orb in that fucking temple.
It is.
It should be my turn.
Valia's turn, yeah.
Let's go for some more reckless attacks. These are non-lethal attacks, please.
Oh, okay. Can't
Need
smite
some
then.
information. I don't have any more spells. 25 for
Gotcha,
8 bludgeoning.
25 hits.
8 bludgeoning and then another swing. 13, which he's gonna miss.
That misses.
Bonus action, shield bash.
All right, athletics. Let's see.
24.
An 8.
He is now prone.
He's
Have
just
advantage, everybody.
Surrounded, getting hit from every direction. He doesn't know which way to look half the time, and Valida comes in with the bash, knocking him on his ass.
That is Valida's turn. She's done giving him the option of mercy, because he's refused the toys now.
So can I like murder this guy?
Renatar,
If
it is
you
your
want
turn.
to, it's your decision.
You're just like, I'm done giving him mercy, non-lethal.
Well, she's trying to get information out of him. She didn't
Yeah,
say
that's
anything
true.
to him though, because he's just been refusing. So
I'll
You
do it
wanna
like
murder him,
this.
go
I'll
for
do
it.
it like this. I'll do it like this. What would I have to roll to discern that Valida was doing non-lethal attacks on him?
Insight?
Would it be insight?
Yeah, we'll say insight, I guess.
Because I'm not raging, so
Yeah.
it was 18.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, maybe something clicks. You're like, oh, she wants information.
Okay, if that's the case, I'm going to do 2 reckless attacks. What, don't I get advantage anyway?
you get advantage anyway.
Yeah, you don't need to do them recklessly.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't want him biting me and getting advantage on it, healing and all that other bullshit. Yeah, I'll just swing twice non-lethally. It's like, this is kind of weird for an axe to do non-lethally.
Using the
just-
butt,
yeah,
of the
just-
axe?
I'll
Well, you can just hit
flat
where
the
it's-
axe. So what it is, the flat of my axe, I'm just smacking it into his chest, where it's just like hitting him right in the chest.
You guys are beating him up like the copy machine in what movie? Oh my god.
That's the 21 for well, wouldn't be slashing, I guess it'd be whatever.
Blunt force?
Yeah, it'd be blunt, and then 25 for 16. Oh my god.
Oh, now I can't think of the name of the movie. It's driving me crazy.
So what is that? Is it 23, 22,
Total 24. Or no,
24.
23. Yeah, 23.
23, 23. So
The-
total 23. Unless he wants to do his little tail
Yep,
bullshit
on
on me.
the first one, he's gonna do it, which it's gonna automatically succeed because he literally just needs to roll 1.
Beat
so-
a 21?
An 18.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot you guys had advantage.
Oh yeah, 21. Yeah.
He is going to do it, and see if he can't beat that 21.
Is the movie you're thinking of Office Space?
Yes, Office Space. I was
I was gonna guess that, but I've never seen it,
I
so I
thought
didn't say
Office
anything.
Max. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. That's the name of a store. It's, he rolled a 2, so he does not meet the AC or whatever, break the AC. I mean, so
He'll whip his tail up and I grab it as I'm just smacking him.
yeah,
with
because
his
of
axe.
him on the ground, he's not able to quite get his tail moving the way he needs to, and you just still hit down with it.
Okay, that'll be my turn if he's not out.
Gonna fight me, fight to kill.
Kick him in the face. No, I'm kidding. It's my turn. I'm gonna intimidate him. I once bitch slapped an orc so hard they died.
Okay. It is.
Oh, you
Clunk's
gave me the baby powder.
Clunk's just gonna move a little bit closer so he can heal everybody. But I think Zorag. Hold on.
Nah, let me die. Let me die in my arc.
No, he sees.
Never!
He sees that Tarek is down, and this is his chance to strike. So he's gonna take the 2 arrow. He's gonna take.
Get
Sorry, just 1
bloodthirsty.
arrow. He takes 1 arrow that Zorag gave to him, and he fires it. And nat 20.
Clunk gets the killing blow.
7 damage. That's a really bad crit. He's still fine now.
Oh.
Okay. Bonus action. He's going to inspire Renatar. You got this, big guy.
As I kind of stand up straight, hearing that. Kind of close my eyes, a little tear runs down my face, because this is Renatar, not Zorag.
Jashara.
Alright, so Jashara is gonna do a couple of more hits. Non-lethal. 6.
Yeah. That hits.
Yeah.
And
Nat
nat-
20.
Damn, so
Nat-
many nat 20s tonight.
Nat 20 for 10. No, 12. 13 bludgeoning.
We got there.
Welcome
did-
to the home of Zorag. Nat 20s for everyone. It's Oprah Winfrey style, bitches.
It's something in the air in
You get a nat
Zorag's home.
20, and you get a nat 20, and you get a nat 20.
You didn't say non-lethal, so he dies. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I
On the
said
second
non-lethal
attack,
at
you
the,
didn't
at
say
the
it.
start.
No, I'm just kidding. He's still alive. Anyways, still conscious.
Damn. Then she'll use her last key point for Flurry of Blows, non-lethal.
Okay.
That misses.
Advantage.
We'll count the 17
Oh.
as the advantage there.
Okay,
So
then
that one
I'll
would hit.
click. Alright, then I'll click this one. And yeah,
26.
There we
nat
go.
20.
Another net 20.
so yeah,
Dab,
6.
dab.
And then 14.
He is looking real bad. Like,
It's like-
real bad.
Jashar is rubbing her hands, going, "The fuck is this guy's skin made of? It hurts."
Looks like scales.
Oh. Okay. That's her turn.
All right, it's his turn. He's gonna stand up.
Uh-oh.
He is going to. I'm trying to figure out what does the most. He's gonna take his lightning spear, jab it into Zorag.
And this is where it happens.
Wow, he is looking so weak right now, guys. You can tell he's not putting his full force behind his attacks. And this one digs into the dirt. He pulls it back out and swings again. And this one connects as it lets out this electric shock, dealing 10 piercing and 2 lightning to Zorag, or Renatar.
How much?
10 piercing, 2 lightning.
Holy shit. Yeah, here we are. Whoo!
And then he's going to bonus action mask your wounds.
Jesus. Just stay down.
Hell!
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I'm not done yet.
I'm at key points, damn it.
I love the young people.
Okay. It's now Valida's turn. That was a big heal, by the way.
Reckless non-lethal, please. Hiya! Is it 23?
23. Okay, so now he is going to try and block your attack. And he fails. He tries to bring the tail up to whack it out of the way. Misses.
Smash,
But you
and then second swing. Reckless non-lethal. 24 for 10.
You got such a big heal, guys.
Shield bash.
Shield bash.
It's
Athletics
I only got a
9.
9.
Okay, let's see. He got a 25. Okay.
Okay, he stays up.
Volley to get angry. You got advantage on this.
I wish I could. I have to use rage to use those hammer abilities.
Yeah, no, I'm just messing with you.
Renatar.
Let me teach you the ways of rage.
You
Renatar.
tried. I had to go to my father for that.
I was a dumb bastard.
This.
Why would anyone listen to me?
This half dragon is bleeding profusely from like these areas where these scales have almost fallen off or ripped off, broken and chipped places.
Shattered.
He looks brutally bad.
I am going to recklessly, non-lethally smack the shit out of his head with this fucking axe.
Just dong, dong, dong.
2 attacks here. So
Both
22 and a 21. So that is.
How do you want to knock
26.
him out?
Thank God.
As I go to, I smack him once, and I'd imagine he kind of gets dazed. I'm gonna grab him by his horn and say, "Remember the last time I had my hand on a horn?" And I'm gonna try and break his fucking horn off. I've been planning this since I saw him. No, I'll change it. I'll look at him and say,
that's good.
Okay.
That's good. I like it. I'm just... No.
No, no, my
Less
lord.
favor from the Lord. Please, anything but that.
This is what I see. Your friend's dead, and you're a bitch.
And I'm gonna rip his horn off.
And like you're ripping his horn off, and then the pain is so bad he faints. And you give me an athletics check.
See if I can do this. Come on, baby.
Beat
I
an
got
18.
plus 8 to this. I beat it. No, I didn't. I beat it on advantage, but not normal.
Yeah. Well, he's
Oh,
unconscious,
well.
so he's not fighting you.
I cracked
Don't
it.
you,
so
wait,
that's
don't
good.
you have
Yeah,
you have inspiration though?
You,
Oh, I do.
You do have inspiration.
Is it a D8?
It's a
from
D8.
Clunk?
It's a
I
D8.
completely forgot about that. This is
Use
why
it.
Equa hates me. So 16?
Okay. No, but you do
Okay.
really, you pull it so hard he faints, and you do feel like you ripped some muscle that was holding it there.
Like a loose tooth on his head now. It's
Yeah.
kind of wobbly.
You could probably pull it off while he's unconscious, but you might kill him.
Yeah, no, like Renatar remembers when Zorag slapped someone, so he's gonna not do that.
Okay. With this combat at an end, we're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, we'll wrap up the episode. It's not going to be, this isn't the halfway point. This is like we're near the end of the episode, but we're going to take a quick break and come back and wrap some stuff up. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in a little bit. Welcome back. So, Renatar, Valida, Jashara, and Clunk just defeated a bunch of cult members. One that seemed to recognize them was this blue half-dragon, half-dwarf looking size-wise. You guys knocked him out, and now he lays on the ground. Underfoot.
Underfoot, undertow. Let's tie him up. Make sure we tie his hands so he can't cast spells.
And think we should try to tie up his tail to something.
Probably, yeah.
The tail is a problem.
I know. What if we tie him to that chair there?
Let's not,
All right.
if you don't mind.
Yeah. So yeah, tie him up. Give him a little bit of a tie.
All right. You guys pull out some rope. We can tie him up.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what? Roll me a survival check with advantage. Somebody.
Who wants to do it?
There it is. It's a
14?
14.
Okay, hey.
Man,
That's pretty bad.
No, it's not that bad.
he'll have like no health. We can just knock him out if he
Yeah.
tries to get away.
That's
Yeah, you guys
true.
tie him up.
I
Now
use my acidic piss to knock him out again.
So, I noticed you didn't want to kill this guy, so did you have anything planned for him?
It'd be nice to know why they're here and what they're planning, so we're not just running around blind. I don't know that he'll give it up easily, but it's worth a shot.
I have an idea of why they're here, but as far as what they're planning, no.
Why would they be here?
The dragon Jeb turned into is the one that laid waste to this place.
If he laid waste to it, why would they want to come back?
That's where the plan comes in. Figure that out, I'm pretty sure we can discover exactly if there's a meaning to every attack site.
It'd be nice to know what Venom Fang's up to as well.
I still can't believe that dwarf was Venom Fang. But that makes total sense.
Yeah, Fogman, Venom Fang. Should have known, but
Yeah, that
I'm
was
not
some.
going around making anagrams out of every person's name I meet either. So
Yeah,
You
that
know,
was
I
some
might not be
weird
Zorak,
shit.
but I am still as stupid as he was, so... Alright, so, we gotta wait a bit to wake him up, or...
yeah,
As I'm, like, looking towards the cave.
If you want, I can give him a little heal.
Or if you give me 30 minutes to meditate a bit, I could at least get some of my energy back, and so that if he does get out of hand, can
Is 30
always give
minutes
him the
considered a short rest?
No, an hour is.
Fuck.
Do you know what's in that cave, Zorak? Do we want to continue on after that, or do we want to rest for the night?
The last time I went in that cave, a dragon was there. I don't know what's in there right now.
You're feeling up to it.
But if we want to rest, because I feel like shit. This is as good a spot as any. It's a high point where you overlook
there's
the
also
valley.
an empty tent now, from what we can assume.
That is true as well.
Plus, there might be some of their plans in there, now that we know that they were cult members.
Fair point. I'm gonna take a piece of my rope and tie it to all of his tied off shit. And I'm gonna look at Clunk and say, probably best wait to wake him up.
Right.
And I'm gonna tie my rope to all the knots on his, and I guess look at him, say, "We ready to go back?"
I think so.
Now the rope, I'm not dragging him. I'm using the rope as like a leverage pull to where I can kind of just keep him up over.
Gotcha.
And plus, if he tries this, like if he does wake up and wiggles out and tries to run, I've got like extra length I can grab a hold.
Yeah. I'll say, when you yank him on his shoulder, he's very heavy. He's made of... He's got scale armor, but he also has like actual physical chainmail as well. So he's a heavy dude. But yeah, you use your leverage to hoist him, sort of dangling from your shoulder, and head back to the purple tent.
Yes.
So you said you guys wanted to look for something in here.
Yeah, we'd probably go over the papers since we know these are dragon cultists.
Check out the papers and the books and see if there's any information on what they're doing.
Okay, roll me investigations, or somebody with advantage roll me investigation.
Yeah, someone else do that shit.
Yeah.
Trust me.
I only have a +1 in investigation, so.
I've got a -1 in all
That's this
intelligence.
party.
Yeah.
I'll roll with advantage.
I was gonna say
Go for
mathematically
it.
it might be better if you guys all roll, but I don't know.
You know what? Yeah,
It's
I'll
three
roll
rolls
normal.
versus...
All right, let's
Yeah.
all roll.
I would allow one of you to help
Hi-ya.
another one. So we'll
Oh,
say
that was
Valida
an
got
insight.
help.
Okay, so 16 then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, I accidentally rolled an insight, so it doesn't matter.
if Jashara wants to roll on her own as well, and that way it's
No,
like,
no, I'll use it as a help for Valiant in here.
Well,
well,
Clunk could have been my help, right?
Oh, true.
That's,
yeah,
okay.
so I'll do an investigation.
Either
then.
way, 16's perfectly fine.
I rolled
But,
an
hey,
18,
Renatar,
so fuck y'all. No.
catches your eye. There's the map where this tribe is marked on.
You know it's the Korgol clan, right?
What?
Come on, man. I sent that to you.
When?
Long time ago in a land far, far away.
The Korgol, is that how you pronounce it?
Korgol.
Korgol. Yep. Anyways, that's not what's written on here. It says holy site.
What the fuck? I knew it.
He says it in that voice. He doesn't have his gruffness. What the fuck? I knew it.
And then let's see. That's kind of it, I think, of interest in here.
Should we
Void, check this
climb
out.
up under the table?
Sorry, what'd you say, Tashara?
Jashara's just pondering, is like, should we shove the guy under the table? That way, if he sits up, he'll at least bonk his head and be disoriented.
You said there's chairs in here, right?
Oh, the other thing, yeah, there are some chairs. The other thing that you notice is that there is like a lot of like lights, like lanterns and torches and stuff that would be used to like search for stuff. Maybe like there's ropes. There's like a lot of like adventuring, exploring gear.
Looks like they were on an
in here.
archaeological expedition, so to speak.
Not
They're
so
just
much like
spelunking.
there's no like pickaxes necessarily, but yeah, something you'd bring like dungeon delving or something, you know, that kind of stuff.
Well, they're
Oh, yeah.
definitely looking for something.
Something in that cave they're looking for. Could it be another orb?
I couldn't tell you. You know what? I'm not even gonna ask about this. I don't ever remember seeing one when I went there the first time, but it's possible. Maybe that cave will hold answers as to how in the hell Jeb became something that destroyed my village when it was not in an orb before.
Well, we have nothing to do but wait now. Unless somebody wants to heal him. We can just wait for him to wake up if we want.
Yeah, I'll sit back. I'll sit in a chair. By the way, whenever I set this guy in a chair, I tie him to the chair. Is there
Okay.
any heavy metal pointed objects in this room? You said there were swords, right?
Yeah, there's swords.
Okay, I want to stab swords in the ground and then tie pieces of rope to the swords and then attach them to him so that he is the chair, so that even if he does try to stand up, the chair is solidified to the ground.
Interesting. Okay. I don't think that'll work as great as you think it will, but just only because, like, how much is a sword really going to anchor something?
No,
you know what I
it
mean?
won't anchor that much, but it gets to the point where it's any resistance at this
Yeah.
point is better than no
It'll catch your
resistance.
attention at the very least. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. So you guys wait an hour. If you guys want to take a short rest, heal up, roll some hit
yeah.
die.
Wait, you said they were dungeon delving, right?
I said it was like gear that
It looked like
looks
it.
like it could be.
Could I investigate to see if maybe there's some pittance?
Yes. With the 18, you do find some.
Then I'll use the pittance instead of the
Okay.
sword.
Yeah, that'll be much more effective.
Yeah.
But yeah, after a short rest, hour goes by. You guys heal up any hit die that you feel like you need to heal.
Ooh, all the key points.
I don't even know how much. Okay, I gotta do the maths here.
Get back your short rest stuff.
Ooh, that's still better than what I got. I'll take it, even though it's dog shit, but whatever.
Oh, back to max.
And I get my action surge back.
Woot woot.
Yeah. 1, 2, 5 dice. I don't get anything back. Cause no wait, I get Stone's Endurance back. Everything else is long rest.
Question for you, DM.
Yes, sir.
How far away is the tent that we're in compared to the graveyard? Like, what's the distance between those two? I kind of gave you free reign on like the geography of this location.
500, 600 feet.
So it's not
Somewhere.
that far?
It's not super far. It's back where you guys are fighting, essentially, but
Yeah.
a little further on the hill, on the cliff.
And Nah, never mind. I was just curious.
Yeah, it may be a little bit more than that, maybe like 1,000 feet, but it's not that far.
So after we've rested about an hour, is this guy awake or does he still look like he's gonna be sleeping?
After the hour passes and you guys have rested up, you do start to hear of him starting to come to consciousness.
Bump him on the horn to get his attention.
Ow.
That's definitely planted in there more than a tiefling.
What do you want? Why didn't you kill me?
Well, we'd like to know why you're here first off.
I was taking new recruits on a pilgrimage.
The point of the pilgrimage, just to look, just to take a peek around here.
Right.
Inside.
Nothing to do with a cave.
Didn't know there was a cave.
Yeah, I definitely am. I'm helping Volley with that shit. Insight's like, yeah.
18.
18.
Alright, let me roll this guy deception. Tarek the Terrible. Let me deception, here we go. 13. Okay. Yeah, he's not being entirely untruthful, but he's definitely not saying everything. He was definitely lying when he said what cave, but when he was talking about like the pilgrimage, that part's kind of true.
She's just gonna drop Tempiorn on his foot. I suggest you don't dance around things.
I've
Why
been
is
dancing
my
in
village-
quite some time.
Why is my village considered a holy site?
It was graced by the fires of Lord Jebediah.
So every place that's been attacked by... Let's face facts, his name's not Jebediah.
His eyes kind of dart, and he was not expecting you to say that.
I know for a fact his name isn't Jebediah because Jeb is a gnome. Taken over by this thing.
That's not true.
I was there. I helped the son of a bitch do it.
Jebediah took your friend's body over. It's his now.
What
You
is
just happen
this?
to...
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Oh, you go ahead.
What is the entity's real name?
He like stops making eye contact with you.
I want to slap him so hard, but I don't. So he's not making eye contact, right?
Right.
I grab him by the face and I start moving his head back and forth, like trying to look at him.
You know the fun thing about training dogs. In order to make sure you're the dominant, the alpha, you stare at them. And when they look away, good indicator that they're the lesser of the two. So why don't you just sit back and tell me what I asked?
Sounds to me like you already know.
I want to clench his jaw so fucking bad. I'm gonna. At this point, Zorag's walking away. He's just gonna like push his head back a little bit and just like Renatar, not Zorag, is kind of pacing at this point.
While Renatar's kind of doing his dog speech, Twilight is gonna channel her divinity to harness divine power and get one spell slot back just in case we need it. And then she'll step up and so what are any more plans the cult has to look into sites
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would actually, yes. And it behoove you to do so.
Roll me intimidation check.
Intimidation 13.
Oofed. Oofta.
I have a +5 and I'm rolling trash on intimidation.
I'm not afraid of you.
Alright. Well, does anybody else want to take their turn at him, or?
Jebediah has already promised me a painless death.
It's the lead up to the painless death that's going to be the problem for you.
Jashara's gonna crack her knuckles and go up to the guy. Her butterfly mask appears on her face, but instead of bright white, it is black as night. And she's gonna hold out her hand, and and she is going to be casting Hand of Harm, which is necrotic, so this black ichor starts oozing from her hand. She's gonna start moving towards us, like just holding up towards them, her fingers gently moving. It's like, well, I can give you a very painful death. Why don't you answer the question?
An intimidation with advantage, since Valida is also intimidating.
Alrighty, with an advantage, okay. That's not what I wanted.
I swore my allegiance to our lord.
Do it.
How much HP?
Alright, she
he's got
said
on his...
she said do it?
Yeah.
Alright. Then Jashara will okay, so that's a D6 plus 3, okay. So 6 necrotic damage.
Stop. Hey.
She pulls her hand back.
What do you want to know?
Everything you know about the cult's plans. Why Venom Fang's involved. Places that he's planning on going next. Why? What's here in this cave?
He kind of looks toward Renatar again, who's not facing them, I don't think. And, you, he says, kind of motioning toward Renatar. Zordar.
Yeah, stop, just breathe in.
You know, for someone who believes in something and thinks themselves so smart, you really think my name's Zordar?
I don't care what the real name is. I can sense something in you. You took the worm, didn't you? You were there that night.
What?
You took the worm that night.
WYRM.
No, I get that. I'm just like, what do you mean by took the worm? That's what I'm I'm not.
The wine.
What do you mean?
The blood wine.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I can feel it.
I understand.
A piece of our Lord resides within you.
A piece I haven't felt since she destroyed it.
As I mentioned, or motion towards Valida.
No, it's still in there. I can feel it. All you have to do is give in to his love.
Love?
Oh my god, no, I'm sorry, everyone. I grab him from the chair and begin dragging him out the tent.
Okay.
Go after.
Love?
as I just grab him and start to drag him out the tent. And I'm going to drag him to the entrance of the village. However long that takes.
Jashar is following. The mask is gone.
Well, it is following.
Okay. You see him wiggling with his ropes.
Yeah, I'm dragging him. I see him doing that. I'm just gonna, at this point, just with one hand, I got my arm wrapped around a piece of rope that's like tied to him, that same piece, and I've got him over my shoulder like this. So if he even falls down, I can kind of yank him. And I bring him to the entrance to the village.
Mm-hmm.
And I set him down on his knees. I'm gonna grab him by the head and force him to look at the entryway to this village and see how burned it is.
Beautiful.
This is what you call love.
Listen. Do you hear the birds?
Do not try to tell me that this was for the reclamation of nature.
It was.
I punch him in the face. I mean, obviously not.
How much damage does that do?
If he hits, it's your
strength
strength modifier +1.
I mean, I'm just gonna say that it automatically hits. This guy's not moving.
I've got a 5 strength +1, so 6.
He's still conscious.
I'm not trying to knock him out, but I probably will kill him eventually. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I've got one spell to use Cure Wounds on him if we knock him out or kill him. So.
Look. You want to know what we came here for?
Yes.
When Jebediah was here 2 years ago. Scale was torn from his body during his fight. Maybe you should find it, Zordar. Maybe it will make you feel whole again. You'll see Jebediah's light.
With tears running down Renatar's face, he just begins pummeling the shit out of this dude.
Oh, shit. I'd say a few hits, and this guy is just back to being knocked out in the chair. Unless you continue.
I mean, unless someone tells me to stop. I'm not raging. This is just Renatar's guilt and everything coming to all up at once. Like a wailing, like a... whatever. It's just a big a font of anger and regret as he just keeps punching him in the face until someone gets him to stop. Or until he gets tired and his hands are just covered in blood.
Do you think Renatar would go to the... Oh, okay, go ahead.
Jashar is gonna go up to Zora, Renatar, and go, hey, you're gonna break some knuckles if you keep it going.
So... yeah, I mean, he would stop. He's not raging or anything. He's not a blind rage monster. As he's just unconscious on the ground or dead. I don't fucking know if anyone's gonna heal him or not.
Jashar is gonna kick the guy.
Okay. Let's just add.
So yeah, that's so my strength modifier is 2.
So you're trying to kill him now. That's what it sounds like.
No, Jashar just did that for herself. It's like,
okay.
It's like some people are just sick, and she will use a hand of healing on Renatar's hands because I'm pretty sure that he probably took a bit of damage.
Yeah, as he's looking down at his hands, they're all like cracked and everything. They're getting healed. You see, Renatar is visibly distraught. Like you've never seen Zorak. Like Valida, I don't like you. Tashara wouldn't have. You didn't know Zorak long enough, but Valida, I would say you would have never seen Zorag like this. Like Zorag. Or like I'm like there's tears going down my face. I'm like trying to keep my composure, but they're just coming. As I'm like shaking a little bit.
Jar's gonna gently pat his hands, like, take some time, take a breather.
Yeah, you go back, set up a camp somewhere. Are you gonna be okay to stay here tonight, or would you rather stay outside?
I have a place.
Right, go find somewhere to settle down for the night. I'll take care of him. I don't think we're getting anything else out of him.
I'm gonna go find my home that is burnt.
Jashara
I'll
will.
just sleep outside essentially, but I'll have like a little fire set up.
Yeah, during that thing, Jashara will offer Valades, like, I could take care of this. I've had to do it before.
It's fine. I'll do it. Go with him.
All right. Yeah, and Jashara will go after Zorag and just kind of be there in companionable silence.
Yeah. So as you try to follow me, Renatar's gonna ask you not to. He's like, just no offense to you, Tashara.
Like, all right, I'll be at the purple tent.
I'm just down the lane.
She'll nod. Take your time. And she'll walk back over to the purple tent. And start stealing all the papers.
When I get to where I'm going, and I set up a little fire and everything, I am going to try and meditate, to try and look inside my own head.
Awesome.
Valida with, Eric was his name, correct? She will cure wounds to bring him back up. And like lift him by the ropes so he's close to her face. So one more shot. Tell us anything else you know.
Then what? What happens to me?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna kill you either way, so you don't have to tell me anything if you don't want to. It'll just be more merciful if you do.
He starts to speak in Draconic.
She just drops him and brings the hammer down for a mercy kill then. Because she talked a big game, but she's not going to be brutal about it, because...
Break his fingers and toes
fine.
before you do it.
She's already gone way past where she usually would.
Yeah, and you end... Tarek. Damn, bro.
Just put him in a bush.
Whew. Okay. We'll cut to Renatar. Meditating by his... Do you step in the home or outside of it?
So, like, the way I imagine our house was probably one of the more thatch buildings, but did have, like, skins from, like, bears and wolves and everything kind of lining everything. I kind of go to where, like, the central meeting room of our home would be, where our small clan would reside. And I'm just going to build a very small fire. Like, nothing that would, like, catch anything else. Just real small, like, mostly made out of tinder. And I'd imagine that the top of the, like, the roof aspect is just burnt away where I can see the stars and everything at night. And I'm just going to make that small fire, and I'm just going to sit there and just kind of meditate over it.
You sit there.
Kind of like an incense fire, only it's an actual, like, small ember of a fire.
You sit there and you begin to meditate, and you sit there for a while, and you're staring at the fire. And before you know it, you're in this trance state that you get into. And the next time you look up, it's the same scene you always see. At a campfire. There's logs across from you. And you're surrounded by forest. With this ledge that can oversee your village. And you're alone.
I'm going to call out
Zorag, are you here? Please. I miss you.
After a few moments sitting under the stars, you hear a response. Renatar.
I'll look in the direction I hear it.
Out of the tree line comes a gray-skinned half-orc.
Yes.
With orange hair and beard. You came home after all.
I needed to. As I suspect you needed to also.
I've been waiting.
I'm gonna stand up from my seated position that I normally find myself in these mind moments. And I'm gonna walk up to him. I'm gonna leave the campfire and actually walk up to him.
Mm-hmm.
And when I turn to the campfire, like I'm gonna kind of look at it and then turn back and say,
I don't know what to do. And I'm tired of fighting you. We're both kind of our own failures, aren't we?
as I'm kind of rubbing the back of my neck.
No. You're not a failure, Renatar. We were always fighting one another. We should have been working together. The whole time I was in control. You were sitting there learning, watching. I don't think you need me the same way you used to. You should stay in control. And I'll sit and watch and learn from you.
I'm gonna chuckle a little bit. It's like,
So I take it Vavis's teachings have reached us both on some level.
That old fart. It's like a tribe. When the first leader died, they fought and bickered until they found a way to come together as one.
The orcs and the humans.
Call on me when you need me. But you take the reins.
for the first time since he's ever experienced these, Renatar is gonna put out his hand towards Zorag.
Zorag does the same. We going for a predator handshake?
We're gonna start it off as a normal handshake,
Okay. Yeah.
and then we'll shift off into that predator handshake.
Yay.
For the tribe.
For our family.
And that's all I got.
Yeah. The meditation begins to fade, and you come back to your ruined home. Maybe feeling a little bit has been taken off of your shoulders. That's where we'll end tonight's session. Sort of. Jashara,
Yes.
you receive a message.
Okay.
Bring Valiada and Renatar back here. Waterdeep is under siege.
Jashara drops one of the papers that she was holding. Is like, yes, sir. Understood.
And that's it.
What do you mean that's it? We're gonna do an 18-day straight stream.
I could go till Wednesday night, guys. I could go till Wednesday night. No, I'm kidding.
Whew, that was a long one. Thank you guys.
Forego all responsibilities.
Thank you all for sticking around for this episode. I think I was counting it out toward the end. I think we were hitting around like 4 hours or so, which I think is the longest for this show. So we really appreciate you guys. Thanks again for tuning in. Hit that like button down below. Hit that subscribe if you're on YouTube, that is. And drop us a follow on Twitch. We'll see you all Wednesday for Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden, and then again on Sunday for this.
We'll be there on
Two
Wednesday.
sieges happening at the same time, man.
Ooh.
Art duplicates itself. Am I right, boys?
Good
You
night,
heard it
y'all.
here first.
Good night.